up? Are you stifled by the constant censorship of the modern era and all you really want to do is make a dick joke on social media? We here at Right to Offend Media may have a solution. Our crack team of offensologists are experts in all things offensive and are content quality certified by the RTO Media Board of Certification, undergoing the rigorous process of sorting what is controversial into categories relative to cancel culture status to only allow the finest non-politically correct content to be selected for the process of idea incubation in our content cookery. From those freshly grown hand-selected seeds of thought and thought-provoking goodness, we select such fine broadcasts as the Whitfield Report, featuring our Vice President of all things gentlemanly, Sam Whitfield, where on Mondays he discusses news, life, and interviews notable guests such as independent authors, businessmen, cultural figures, musicians, artists, and philosophers, all given a grade A on the RTO offensiveness scale, served fresh for your consumption. However, on Wednesdays, our Vice President of Foul Language, Maxine, and the CFO of Rants and Raves, Morpheus, joined Sam, discussing news, politics, and retarded bullshit in general on the Whitfield Report live. Guests abound, all of them are certified too raw for corporate consumption. Join Sam, Max, and Morpheus with regular guests such as the incomparable Apex and even the CEO of RTO himself, Shmooly, and many more. Maybe you are of the feminine persuasion. The Sammich Makers broadcast serves up a dose of real women being real with no filter but a sense of style and grace all their own. Our council of feminine-oriented programming members, known as Chibi, Pen, and Maxine, serve up pop culture, comedy, drama, and Reddit stories, and they don't pull any punches on Saturday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And they also beat the boys on game night. Better luck next time, huh, fellas? Also, programs like Bits and Bones, speaking of gaming, where they condense the pixels and ones and zeros of gaming controversy and stand up for the average consumer against the megacorpos of boredom, tedium, and bland diversity characters. So join the official RTO Media Executive Council of Mountain Dew, Doritos, and Naughty Words, Core, Morpheus, and Tim, as they host each week, Thursday nights at 9 p.m. So as you can see, our world-class team of offenseologists, patent pending, are hard at work to make sure we serve you nothing but the freshest, realest, no-filter content directly to your feed so you can always find it when you need it, not stifled by the no-no demonetization words, modern audiences, or frankly, even good taste. Right to Offend Media, established 2017, is a leader in telling the status quo to eat a fat dick and letting people say whatever they want.
And welcome back, or welcome to the Sammich Makers broadcast. I am your host, Maxine Sand, and my God, does it feel good to do that intro again. And of course, with me, very, very special, we have a returning Sammich Maker, one of the OGs, Chibi.
Howdy, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great weekend.
I know I am, because you're here. So I'm very happy. So things look a little different. If you see me I'm looking at my monitor, keep forgetting I gotta look at the camera. Things look a little different. I'm actually wearing headphones. That's kind of crazy because if you listen, our music is actually playing in the background and is going to be playing in the background throughout the entire stream. The stream tonight, we're going to be playing The Sims, just like Pen and I did. Oh my God. Eons ago. Now Chibi and I are going to play The Sims. So basically, I'm just going to control everything. She's going to tell me what to do, and we're just going to talk. We're going to talk, chit-chat. I'll probably think about some like random topics to throw out, and why am I hearing myself talk? So basically, I'm just going to control everything. You're good. I gotta give you crap. It wouldn't be the Sandwich Makers if I wasn't giving my husband crap.
That's so true.
The song is called Maxine, and it's by me.
Yeah, so the song playing is called Maxine, and Max wrote it for me, because, you know, he's a sweet husband. Woo! So yeah, anyway, we're gonna play The Sims, and we're just gonna talk, chit-chat. I will probably just throw out random topics to, like, probably catch you off guard and just get a reaction.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna lower that, not that much right there, just so you can actually see my stuff. All right. So now we're gonna switch over, and there we go. So we are going with a new game, obviously. And it's probably gonna take forever to load. No. Open got. Ooh! Gracias. My library. Because I have to find you. But I think I just have it under Sammich Makers. That's not Makers. Because I have to find search. Aha. Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to update you. Place. Yes. Oi. Oh, you're kidding. Really? The game like crashed.
Oh no. Well, that's all right. If that's the worst thing that happens, then that's a freaking good sign.
Yeah. Except I also have like this black bar on the top of my monitor.
Oh no. Oh, that's all right. We can keep chatting and stuff until we can get.
I can't hear you, Max. What?
Click on it, or wait it out, or get an end task going.
All right.
Sims crashed on it. That's what happened. Click on whatever that is. It's a little pop-up.
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
I know. Hey, come on now. This is so annoying. Try that. No, that's not gonna work. Damn it. Why, you know, what's funny is that when Penn and I went to go do it, we had issues, hi.
Yeah, you have issues no matter what.
Whoop.
I understand this. I'm not sure what you did wrong here.
I literally just was trying to make a sim.
Yeah, I understand that, but your game crashed.
Yep.
And now, like, to get your screen back, it seems I literally, have to,
I have no idea, because I have actually never had that
ask
happen.
you to finish my sentence.
I just talking.
wasn't saying that you had to answer. I was trying to come up with an idea.
So.
Sammich Makers!
I mean, would it be an episode of the Sammich Makers if we didn't have like major technical
The power
difficulties?
button don't work.
Because the power button on that thing is very finicky.
Great.
Hold on. I'm not gonna be able to hear you for a second, Chibi.
All right.
If it's not the monitor.
Okay.
Okay, so
It's not the monitor. The Sims.
hit Control Alt Delete.
Okay. Ooh, I can't see it.
Now cancel. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I guess stream doesn't finish because
Because The Sims once again broke my computer. That's how it always goes.
What the heck, EA? First the marketplace and now this?
the stream.
Alright, so we're gonna end this real quick and we'll see what we can do to bring it back. So, yeah.
Are you offensive? Do you have hot takes? Do you laugh at edgy jokes? Do you understand that defending the status quo is the only way to start the process of change and are sick of them making you sit down and shut up? Are you stifled by the constant censorship of the modern era and all you really want to do is make a dick joke on social media? We here at Right to Offend Media may have a solution. Our crack team of offensologists are experts in all things offensive and are content quality certified by the RTO Media Board of Certification, undergoing the rigorous process of sorting what is controversial into categories relative to cancel culture status to only allow the finest non-politically correct content to be selected for the process of idea incubation in our content cookery. From those freshly grown hand-selected seeds of thought and thought-provoking goodness, we select such fine broadcasts as the Whitfield Report, featuring our Vice President of all things gentlemanly, Sam Whitfield, where on Mondays he discusses news, life, and interviews notable guests such as independent authors, businessmen, cultural figures, musicians, artists, and philosophers, all given a grade A on the RTO offensiveness scale, served fresh for your consumption. However, on Wednesdays, our Vice President of Foul Language, Maxine, and the CFO of Rants and Raves, Morpheus, join Sam, discussing news, politics, and retarded bullshit in general on the Whitfield Report live. Guests abound, all of them are certified too raw for corporate consumption. Join Sam, Max, and Morpheus with regular guests such as the incomparable Apex and even the CEO of RTO himself, Shmooly, and many more. Maybe you are of the feminine persuasion. The Sammich Makers broadcast serves up a dose of real women being real with no filter but a sense of style and grace all their own. Our council of feminine-oriented programming members, known as Chibi, Pen, and Maxine, serve up pop culture, comedy, drama, and Reddit stories, and they don't pull any punches on Saturday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And they also beat the boys on game night. Better luck next time, huh, fellas? Also, programs like Bits and Bones, speaking of gaming, where they condense the pixels and ones and zeros of gaming controversy and stand up for the average consumer against the megacorpos of boredom, tedium, and bland diversity characters. So join the official RTO Media Executive Council of Mountain Dew, Doritos, and Naughty Words, Core, Morpheus, and Tim, as they host each week, Thursday nights at 9 p.m.
I need to set this up now because I have to change the properties so that it...
Oh, I just meant generally.
There.
Are you offensive? Do you have hot takes? Do you laugh at edgy jokes? Do you understand that defending the status quo is the only way to start the process of change and are sick of them making you sit down?
Okay, welcome back to the Sandwich Makers broadcast again. So we are changing things up a bit because apparently the game is just a little too much for my computer to handle during a stream. So we're just gonna talk, Chibi. That's what we're gonna do.
Girl talk!
Girl talk, yeah.
I'm in. I'm a master of girl talk. I learned at the art of bitchery.
All right. I'm not. You keep doing what you were doing over there. So, yeah. So now that things are going in a different direction, I kind of gotta wrap my brain around what we're doing now. So, you had said before that you could probably talk about some of the games that you've played. At least we can kind of stay on theme a little bit, and you can like talk about some of the games you've been playing. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I get it. I get it. So, what have you been playing? What's it about? Alright, that's cool. Hey, Brujas! Trying to get a reaction out of Max. Nothing. I said Brujas!
Oh.
Like your song? Burn the witches.
Oh, we'll play that one. At
Yeah,
some
I know
point.
you'll play that one eventually.
That's my biggest hit.
It is, sadly. I like, what is it? Sam fights a gorilla at the zoo.
This is a good one.
That's a good one. I had, oh my, yeah, so, alright, so let's talk about this a little bit. So, for Max's music, one thing that he likes to do is he will take audio clips from the Whitfield Report Live, and he will take it, and he'll put the audio into Suno, and he will create a song with it. So, like, what they actually said gets turned into the song. And there was one time that Max was telling a story about how, this was when we were dating. We went to the zoo, and it was one of those, like, enclosed monkey habitats. Well, there were monkeys in it and other animals. But there was these little teeny tiny, like, adorable monkeys, right? I have no idea what kind they were, but they were so cute. And no word of a lie. And Chibi, you might not be able to see this, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to figure it out. This monkey seriously looks at me, does, like the peace symbol, puts it up to his mouth, and sticks his fucking tongue out. I'm not even fucking kidding you. Like, not fucking kidding you. That's what that monkey fucking did. And Max, fuck you, monkey, flips the monkey off, and the monkey flips Max off. It was hilarious. And then Sam...
Fuck that little Reese's monkey motherfucker.
Reese's monkey. Oh my god. So then Max, yeah, right. Sam is like, oh, I had like a similar story, and apparently it was a lady friend of his from high school. They were not dating. He was very, clear about that. But they were at the zoo, and it was a gorilla, and the gorilla basically just looked at his lady friend, who was apparently a cheerleader, and started beating it. And so then Sam started scolding the monkey, like, sir, put that back in your furry pants or something like that. And it was funny, and then Max turned it into a song, and it's fucking hilarious. Like, his story isn't in it. It's just Sam's. And, like, the whole, like, the actual, like, song part is, like, Sam fights a gorilla. And, oh my, it's really funny. And he's done that with that. He did, oh my god, at least 2 that I can think of off the top of my head of his top 10 lists that he used to do. Yeah, I'm not very pleased with at least one of them.
Why?
The one about the top 10 things that you are prepared for, and number 1 is literally smacking his wife's ass.
Yeah.
Me? It's like, screw you. Goals? Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
It was the top 10 crazy things I prepared for, and that's I prepare all
that's
day
true.
for that.
Do you mind? This is girl talk,
Sorry.
not husband talk.
My bad.
I mean, he knows that he's free to talk whenever he wants. It's fun to bust his balls. Also, I kind of need your help opening my drink because I cannot do it.
After all
That's another reason why you want a good
husband talk.
man. You need a good husband that's strong that can open your cans for you when you can't.
No, it's not husband talk time, so just husband open the thing for me.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And no. They really fell for the blinker light fluid. I've only ever seen like teenage girls and like young boys fall for that, and some wives. Not me though. I know it's not a thing, but I wouldn't expect like your dad to to fall for that. That is funny. The fucking humidity and the pollen count has been fucking with my allergies so bad. Every now and then I just like I'm getting over a cold too, because of course my kid brings a freaking cold home beginning of summer. Of course, you know. Like Max was sick too. And now the pollen has been like, the warning has been like high every day.
For a 20 man. Sorry. It's high. The pollen's high, man.
Not that kind of a high, you retard, huh? My God.
Did you just Archie bunker me?
Yes, I did Archie bunker you.
Based.
Meathead. But yeah, I just like all of it, like, used to call us. I mean, that poor dog. But he probably. But she probably thought it was a term of endearment anyway. He called his dog Meathead, her dad.
It beats being called Shithead.
I mean, yeah.
We used to have a dog called Shithead. I loved that shithead.
Oh my God. Robin Hood Men in Tights. The witch. Whatever the fuck she is. What, Latrine. And they're like, oh, it's a lovely night. And she's like, yeah, used to be shit house. It's like, oh, fuck. Yeah. Fuck it. See? That's why I missed you. See, I love Pen. Pen is my best friend. Pen will always be my best friend. But she doesn't always get my references because we don't always watch the same stuff. Because, I mean, she is 7 years younger than me. Or she will be. Because, yeah, I'm 40 now. Huh? Yay. Fuck you. I'll be 34 this year. Fuck you. I just said I was 40. Oh my God. Yeah, you're both younger than me, but she's younger than you, so. She's always the baby, and like, even we had like this group chat. Some of the other girls that I really didn't like it. She knows I didn't like. I told her, I was like, I don't like this. I don't talk to other, like, I don't talk to other people on social media, like, not like she does, because she has like she had several groups, you know, they did different things that they would, you know, get together and talk and plan stuff out. And I'm just like, I don't do that. I don't play well with others, because I am the type of person that will see the petty, catty bullshit that goes on in them and not be able to help myself and be like, bitch, are you fucking serious? Do you hear what you just fucking said to her? Like, because she would tell me, like, this person said this and this person said that. And I'm like, what the? Why are you telling them to shove it up their twats? Like, what the fuck? Why are you letting them say shit about this other girl who's, like, honestly, like, ditzy, but, like, really sweet, and it's just, like, I get it. She's one of the, like, I can be like this when you have ADD, ADHD, stuff like that. You can be a little much and not realize it. But this chick was, she was not, like, as self-aware as you would have hoped she would be, so she didn't really realize when she was being too much and going on and like being extra. And so the other girls, they had this other chat.
9 out of 10 self-awareness?
I didn't want to say it,
Anyway.
but yes. Anyway, they formed this other group chat. And I'm not going to say what the name of it was, but it was like a name that they named that I was, I just like, Pen, what's the name of that group? And she said it. And I'm like, uh-huh. And what did that mean? Like, what can that mean? What can that represent? And she picked it up and I was like, and you wonder why they are saying these things. They are literally just a group of mean girls on the internet that bully whatever member of the group they're in that doesn't fit whatever fucking standards that they fucking put on for that week.
I have some.
You know, like, I mean, they were the type of people that would be like, if you didn't know, like, certain facts about, like, Stranger Things, because a lot of the people she talked to were into that show, too, they would, you don't really like that show. Oh my god, I'm sorry that I cannot remember the Russian guy's name from season 2. I know that it was very sad when he got shot at the carnival. Yeah, that was very sad. He enjoyed a carnival. He was getting a corn dog. You know, it was great. But I don't remember what the fuck his name was because it was a Russian name. Well, because I don't remember that name exactly, I must not be a true fan. Bitch, do you remember who solved Will's drawings in season 2? Do you remember? Oh, you don't? Oh, that was Bob. Remember Bob who was dating Joyce? And he figured, oh, you put it all together. It's basically a map of Hawkins. Oh, yeah, but you don't know who Bob is. The man who literally sacrificed his life and got eaten alive by demo dogs. Which, by the way, so a demo dog, in case nobody else knows, I know, Chibi, you probably don't know. It's a demon dog, essentially. Think kind of like Resident Evil, except the head looks like this monstrous flower alien that opens up with just razor sharp teeth. Just all over the petals. Just, it's like a demo. Like a Demogorgon.
Are you trying to frighten Chibi again?
No, because we've talked about Stranger Things stuff all the time. It's basically a Demogorgon, but in dog form, which I do find odd that, like, the demo bats don't have, like, that flower mouth. But they're kind of, like, they're fucking evil little motherfuckers anyway. But, yeah, he fucking gets eaten by those things, risking his life to save everyone out of the lab, and you don't remember Bob. But you expect me to remember some Russian dude's name who wasn't a big, big part of season 2. But Bob was big. Yeah, that was Bob. Oh my. There you go. And you don't even watch the show. Yeah. It is funny because,
Is he the gay one?
No, he's not the gay one. You know Sean, what's his last name again? Aston. He played Sam, Lord of the Rings, Rudy, the Goonies. He played Doug in 50 First Dates. You might not even know that because you're not a big Adam Sandler fan, but I always forget about that fucking character. He's so great. I love the fucking lisp. Oh, he's fantastic. I love that dude.
Was he in Heavy Metal?
No, he wasn't in Heavy Metal.
Oh.
You know the movie Rudy? Little football dude guy that just won't quit and keeps playing?
A midget?
No, not a midget! Oh, he's already doing it. He's already fucking driving me fucking crazy. He's doing it already. You fucking know Rudy. You know fucking Lord of the Rings.
Rudy, but he's down by 7 Mile.
No, you know Sam. I always
Rudy
fuck
got
up
the
his
best
last name.
weed in all Detroit.
I always screw. No. Sam. Wise Gamgee. For some reason every time I want to say it, I get tongue-tied. It's like from brain to mouth, there's just some kind of fuck up. Fucking ADHD, I hate it, dude. My brain is just... Arnold Palmer. Dude. Years. It took me years to be able to say stethoscope and ventriloquist. Years.
It was so funny.
Would you like to come sit here and tell that story while we smoke a blunt and talk with Chibi?
But I have to roll the blunt first.
Well, you still haven't done that, motherfucker, this entire fucking time we've been sitting
No,
here
because
talking.
you got me reminiscing about the old days with Rudy down on 7 Mile
Not that
smoking blunts.
Rudy, the move. Oh my god. Okay, we're moving on.
Yo, shout
we're
out to
moving
Rude
the
Boy.
fuck on. Oh my god. I miss you, not this. I deal with this every day. Yes.
This is my new
It's-
song, Fuck Science.
I do like that song. Craig is not a fan, but sorry, Craig.
Well,
I like Craig. Craig's cool. You know who else is cool? Evan. Evan is fucking cool and fun. Dude, I want to have him on here again because when we did the white trash court, he was hilarious as one of the lawyers. Oh my god. So awesome. You didn't... Oh my god, girl. Yeah, we just did one episode, right?
clavicular.
We did white
It
trash
was
court. It's basically like the
clavicular's
people's court, but
vehicular
white
adventure.
trash. And we chose vehicular as the first defendant, right? He was the defendant or plaintiff?
Clavicular.
Clavicular, whatever
Because
the fuck.
he hit somebody with a vehicle.
Yeah, we called it clavicular. Fuck! Because he had hit somebody with his car. Yeah, well, I gotta say it right. Yeah. So,
And
yeah,
I would've
and
won if it
you-
wasn't for them fucking meddling kids and their Great Dane, I'll tell you that.
you were the defense, correct?
I was the prosecutor.
No, you were the prosecutor. Evan was the defense. I was the judge. It was fun.
I know, you let that motherfucker off. It's on your head.
Dude, we legit, oh my god. Like, you can't see it. I could show them, but I also don't know where the... Is that it? No, it's not. Fuck.
Yeah,
I
we
thought
have
it was the
rules.
binder. I have an entire binder of rules and everything. There are fucking, like, Bill of Rights for cripples. For whammons, for us. Yeah, it's, oh my god, there's a whole thing. We had so much fun setting it up and doing it. And we should do it again. It's just, we pick, like, cases that are, like, not even cases, but, like, we pick, like, YouTubers that did something and we'll just make up a case on
And
them.
they're
And
white trashy.
it's all, like, stupid and white trashy and just, like, fun and stupid. And, yeah. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, okay. You could even be a judge, because the judge changes. It's not always me. That's the cool thing about it, too, is that, like, the defense... Yeah, we do something, like, we did something like that. I didn't stand up, but didn't... No, I actually fucking walked in and sat down, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I was extra. I was all in. I got to be fucking Pawtucket as fuck, and it was so much fun just to, like, fucking let it. I was like...
know my abuse complaints are still pending in the system, Judge Maxine, okay? I feel very harassed.
Oh, I'm so... I forgot to tell you. Everything was reviewed, and there was no finding for them, so they were thrown out. Dismissed. Sorry. I forgot. The notice must have gotten lost in the mail.
I got hurt at work that day.
How the fuck did you get hurt at work?
You said very mean things, and my feelings were very hurt.
Ain't that so fucking sad?
I'll sue you. Sue everybody. Sue the Pope.
With your shoes and your glasses?
With my shoes and my glasses.
I knew that was coming. My shoes and my glasses.
That's trademark infringement.
All I can think about whenever he does that, Rocco's Modern Life, the fucking turtle, I'm nauseous. It's, oh my god, that show was fucking trippy. Heifer. Oh my god, fucking Heifer. Or Mr. and Mrs. Big Head. Oh my god. So, dude, if you have not seen Rocco's Modern Life, you're gonna watch it. It's, like, not as bad as Ren and Stimpy, but it's still pretty Still pretty messed up for a kid's cartoon. That was a hoot. Oh God, nostalgia. That's like the other thing too, is that because you're a little bit closer to age to me, because you're only 6 years younger than me. It's weird too how much that makes a difference. That like you and Penn are like a year and some odd months like separated in age, and yet it's like you understand and know things more than she. It's like, it's crazy how just like that small amount of time can be like such a big difference in like what you watched, what you were into. Even with me and Max. Yeah, well, she's like, "Oh, the Simpsons," and I'm like, I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons growing up. Ha! And she's like, "Why?" I was like, yeah, remember how I said sheltered life? Yeah, that's part of it. South Park I could understand, but I was like, The Simpsons? I was like, do you know how embarrassing it was to be in fucking middle school in 7th grade and my music teacher assigns a fucking homework assignment? Because, yes, of course, in music class you had homework assignment. We were supposed to watch the episode of The Simpsons that was going to be on that week because of whatever fucking theme it had with it. And my fucking pathetic dumbass, which, by the way, I was older than everybody. I was 13 in the 7th grade because I was a year behind because I got held back in kindergarten. Hi, how you doing? I didn't learn my ABCs. I was too interested in talking and kissing boys. Yes, that was Maxine. How you doing? So my ass raises my hand and I'm like, I'm not allowed to watch that. And she goes, I let my children watch that. Your parents, I'm not allowed to watch The Simpsons. But,
You know what's funny
I was
about
allowed
that?
to watch Child's Play.
I bet you about 80% of other people in your age bracket know exactly what episode it is. It's the one about Bleeding Gums Murphy. Even from your vague description, everybody fucking knows that.
I feel even more pathetic.
Yeah, he was the jazz musician that befriends Lisa.
Oh, yeah! Fuck you, fuck
No,
everyone
that's
who
like
knows
a pop
it.
culture moment.
I
Like,
know, and I missed it because my parents were like, you can't watch the inappropriate. I'm like, eat my shorts. How do you know that? Because I have a Bart Simpson doll, you idiots.
see,
How do you get me a Bart Simpson doll and not let me watch The Simpsons?
my mom might have stopped me from watching The Simpsons, but she was too busy smoking crack.
Mine were just stricted up my ass.
I'm glad that never happened, because I don't like things on
South
my
Park
ass.
I get. Would you shut up? South Park I get, because, like, yeah.
I used to
Fucking love that show, though.
bootleg the audio of the first season of South Park and play it for my friends who weren't allowed to watch it.
Oh, God, mom's a bitch. I fucking love that. I know almost all the words to that song, but some of it are just, like, I get tongue-tied trying to... I can talk fast. Like, he'll be like, oh, my God. You... Why did that do that? I hit the thing by accident. Sorry.
Gonna be a gay fish.
No, don't do gay fish, please.
Motherfucking gay fish! Sorry.
I know almost all the words to Kyle's mom is a bitch, but like the fast parts, my fucking tongue just gets tongue-tied. But it's funny because I can flip out on him and start talking really fast, but I can't, like,
I know.
I have to like practice
And then
on
you're
like
like
doing it for
surprised
songs.
when it's like Tekanina coming with the stamina, coming with the stamina damage, with the bus with a bang. You know?
Don't fall over.
You
barely drank.
you don't understand any of the fast rap, but you talk faster.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy.
I don't understand the
And
fast
then every
rap,
once
but
in a
I
while
talk
you're like,
faster.
oh wait, I just got that lyric after listening to the song for 15 years.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Right? It's like your brain kind of goes on autopilot. And then every now and then it just goes, you know what? Let's see what's really going on, and just goes, pay attention. And then you hear something and you're like, what the fuck? Why did my brain pick now to focus and listen
And
on
then
that?
you're just like, nope, back into the
Yeah,
cocoon.
no, all right, back to whatever I'm doing.
It's like the groundhog when he sees his shadow.
Hurricane? Yeah, well, yeah. I was like, there's no way she could mean like that song. But yeah, okay, yeah, of course I've heard Hurricane. I know that I have before, but like I don't remember them now. I Okay, have you ever seen can I look up comedy stuff? Like comedy specials to play?
To play, I would highly recommend not.
Okay, that's why I wanted to ask. I didn't know. So actually, you know what? Yeah, because it plays like songs. But there's this British comedian. I have no idea when this is. It's gonna be like 90s, and he's talking about how when you listen to lyrics, you hear something like different than like what the lyric is. And he had a bunch of songs, like Mercy. And so when it goes, I'm begging you for mercy, he always thought it was, I'm begging you for bird seed. And then when he said it, he starts playing it and mouthing, I'm begging you for bird seed. And you swear to God, you hear that as he's playing it. And it's so funny. He does that with Michael Jackson's song. And oh my God, it's really funny. I wish I could remember who he was so I could tell you to look it up.
My favorite is when you do that with my songs. Like, you're like, I just got that.
Oh yeah, when I do it with his song, especially with his songs, because do not say anything. He will tell me, oh yeah, what the inspiration for, not just the song, not just a lyric, but a fucking beat, and it will make me be embarrassed and be like, what the fuck? You didn't need to tell me that. Because I just figured out what the fucking lyrics mean, and now you're telling me what this beat is supposed to. I will smack you. Oh my God. Or like I had to, for this song, Your Mama's So Dumb, I fucking love this song. I had to ask him like, all right, I've been listening to this over and over again. And I'm gonna feel dumb asking this question, but I gotta ask because I do not get it. What does it mean when it says, I threw a rock through... Right there! It fucking happened when I was gonna say it! I threw a rock through your mom's window, and she said, who threw my radio? And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, oh, because her only radio is by... Close. No, it's because her only form of music is by banging the rock. Like banging rocks together is her music. She said, because it was rock music. That's not a bad guess.
See, that would be good, except that she got it if it was Your Mama's So Dumb.
But it's Your Mama's So
But
fat.
Your Mama's So Poor.
Oh, Your Mama's So Poor.
So the rock is her radio.
Yeah.
There's multiple variations.
Yeah, there's multiple things in the song. You should go listen to it. Suno right now, or is
no,
it,
that
or
one's
is it
that is a single. That was the first New Music Friday single, "Yo Mama" by Right to Offend.
So Yo Mama by Right to Offend is on Spotify now. You can go listen to it. Hey, let's do a selfish self-promotion plug fucking shit right now. There's a bunch of our music that is available on Spotify right now. Max, go ahead and list off yours because I don't remember it all.
Okay, so there's a full-length album, That Itch. It's sort of my thesis statement of the project, or like my solo debut, whatever you might want to call it. There's Dirty Duets. Vibe of that, people are kind of confused about that one sometimes. It's like we were hanging out in 2007 on a wooden floor in an apartment, drinking and smoking blunts and listening to the radio, what was on at the time, and making like dirty jokes at each other like a couple would. Mm-hmm. We tried to translate that vibe into an album of music that sounds like it's from that era. That's Dirty Duets. That's on Spotify, Apple, and everything else. As well, I've been trying to put out a single or an EP every week. So the EP first was Little Bro, Little Sis, which is like one each of me by Little Bro, and then I have a sister song of Little Sis by You, featuring Maxine Sin. And I've been New Black Kicks, which is my big hit song, that's blown up crazier than I ever imagined, and I'm very humbled by it. Also, Right to Offend. And then Maxine Sand, also published on Spotify.
So, I am published on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. It's awesome. Or Apple Music, whatever. and
Both.
on both. So I
And
have
TikTok.
and TikTok. Yeah, you can also find all these songs on TikTok and use them. I keep saying I'm gonna do that. I really need to fucking actually use it. So the first single that I dropped was "Daughter of the King," and yes, it's like a gothic gospel song. It's one of the first ones.
It's quite clearly about mourning.
It's about mourning. It's specifically like towards my dad, but a lot of people have said that it touched them because it's the first one that one of the first ones I put up on Suno that I really felt confident in to make as a single. And the most recent single that just came out on Tuesday, Final Boss in the Comments, which that one really kind of a collab because he is the one that like made the original song with the lyrics, and then I took it and like remixed it and made my own style to it, and I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
this is fucking
The
sick.
original
It's
one
so
was
me.
was more pop,
Yeah.
and you added the kind of goth rock flair to it, which I
Yep.
really think sounded good. Those are available anywhere you get music, essentially. And I do intend, you have another one coming next week as well.
Yes. So you're gonna hear it here first. I have a third single coming out. It's kind of dedicated to Penn. It's Sisters by Choice. So basically, it's just the kind of a song about how she and I became best friends, and we are, best friends by chance, sisters by choice.
Based.
Yeah, Penn has been a big part of my life for many years. So a bit of a recap of Penn and I, since I'm talking about releasing that song about us. And I think, Chibi, you probably know most of this. It was after season 4 had come out, like 2 years after season 4 came out, I believe. So I think it was around like 2002. And there was, I'm trying to remember what it was. There was some video about Stranger Things. And we both liked it. And we had like both commented on it. And then I commented on one of her videos because she had started making a POV based on the show, and I really liked it. She put a lot of hard work even back then when she was starting out with it. And then she and I we just started talking. We would talk so on TikTok, they just call them lives, but they're live streams. That's what they are. And we started just like chit-chatting, talking there, and then all of a sudden we just, hey, let's talk on Instagram. Okay, so we did, and that was like, we looked it up, like, this is how sad we are. Like 2 years after we became friends, we're like, wait a minute, when did we become friends? So I literally went back in our conversation. I was like, oh, like sometime in July. So like our 4 years of being friends is coming up next month.
Apologies, the music died.
Oh yeah, sorry about the music dying. Does
Windows
that mean Rumble
update.
died too?
No, I don't know.
Okay, well we'll just keep going anyway. I don't care. Yeah.
I don't believe so because it still says it's streaming.
All right. So it's, of course, it's moments like these where you really relate to Dave. What if I don't want the Windows update right
I know,
now?
That's gonna be the song I play when I'm finished. What if I don't want the fucking update? What
Oh.
if I don't like it? What if I want to go back to the old one?
So annoying. But yeah, that we just started talking like every day after that. Just at one point, it was literally one of those things like where they make a joke of like how your best friend came into your life and it's just like you getting smacked in the face. That's literally how she and I became friends. We were just like commenting on something and boom, we're friends. And even now we don't talk as much, but that's because she's got a kid who's just over a year old. And yeah, it's kind of funny too to be like, oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember going through that. And it's also kind of funny, like moms will relate to this when you have a friend, your kid's older and your best friend or your friend's kid is, still in that young like toddler stage, and they start complaining about things that you're just like, Yeah, you're very quickly going to learn that that's just kind of common. That's kind of how that thing just goes. You know, especially like she complains, which I mean, I did a little bit too at first, where it's like you're always the one that goes in to settle the baby when the baby wakes up. Yeah, that's just kind of like like a biology thing, because your smell, your scent literally calms that baby down more than dad's, because typically mom is the first one that the baby comes in contact with. That's the first one, especially like if you're breastfeeding and everything.
Even if it's not, a kid will smell out mom like a mile away.
Yeah, it's just like your pheromone scent, whatever, is just
they're
like
wired to get fed that way.
yeah.
They're literally reliant upon that. Whether or not you feed them formula, the wiring is still there.
Gotta
like
find
I
mom.
need eat mommy.
Yeah, need mom. But it's very like common for a lot of like new moms to say that, and you have to like be careful with your response and what you say, because you don't want to laugh, but at the same time you're just like, yeah, but we like all go through that. You're not the only one that goes through that.
And then you'll miss it.
Yeah, then you miss it. Then you miss it, and you're like, because I do that now, where like she would send me pictures and videos of her daughter, and I'm just like, oh my god, I miss when my son was that little. You know, like their first word. His first word was mama. That made me very proud, because typically dada is the first word. But with our son, it was mama. Yeah. And then my favorite other one, I didn't catch it when he said it, but I was recording him because he was almost a year old, or he was a year old. I'm not exactly sure. And he had like an Oreo for the first time. We decided he could have one, and it was all over his face. So, of course, I'm recording the, did you just have an Oreo for the first time? You know, all cute. And then I'm watching it back, and I gasp. I call out to Max, and the kids just look at me like, what? And then I play it back. The little shit snuck it in ever so, just like hit it in, that he just said his name. I was like, you little shit, you said your name! What
And
the
he's
hell?
never stopped.
I know.
He loves to introduce himself to people.
Oh my, it's so, he has like a very specific like nickname that he's very attached to. And if you call him anything else, like even if you like Mr., Buddy, like little like jokey nicknames like that, he'll be like, no, my name is, and then he says what his, oh my,
He'll say his full name.
He'll say his full name, but it's with his nickname, and it's so fucking annoying. He does it to his bus driver, he does it to his teachers, he does it to strangers, and I'm like, that one, you gotta stop. Like, stranger danger. But the problem is that he's so friendly. Everybody loves him when they meet. Like, I don't think he has like a true enemy.
He gets expensive gifts from his teachers.
Yep.
He gets love notes from girls all over his class. We got Alice.
Oh God, don't start.
Dina.
Oh God. Fanophobia.
Yeah,
yeah.
there's like 5 young girls.
Mm-hmm.
And what's interesting about his harem of young girls is they're very multi-ethnic.
Oh, he has like, it's such a variety. And like everybody loves him. Like I said, I really don't think he doesn't have like enemies, but
Well, he had that one girl who declared herself his enemy that I don't think is his enemy.
no.
She
That
came
was
up at the
adorable.
fun run a couple weeks ago. Are you his parents? Yeah. I'm kind of like his enemy. She smiles. I'm like, yeah, I bet you are.
And I was just like, oh no, another one. Because of course. Yeah, because it's like there's so many girls that just like adore him. And, oh my God, yeah. But like, there's a few times where it's like we've gotten a call of like, so this happened with this kid.
Oh, I remember the first time he said fuck to a teacher. It was in kindergarten.
I wasn't even going to mention that.
Oh.
That I was going to mention about how there have been a couple times where he's stood up for his friends, not in a forceful way, but in his way, which is just like he gets like really close to you, like this close to your forehead, and he'll just like look at you, and he'll try to tell you what you did wrong, like that wasn't nice, or you know, whatever. And he's done that a couple times because there have been bullies that have been picking on his friend, and he's just like, that's not nice, don't do that. And so now those friends that he stuck up for, whenever the bullies go after him, they're like, hey, leave him alone. And I'm like, my kid's got buddies that got his back. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he's a little Chad.
But then, yes, so when he started school, when he was in kindergarten, he is autistic. He had a little bit of a speech delay, which is, dear God, he does not have one now. And so they were complaining about, like, how, you know, he doesn't use, words and, like, proper context and blah, blah. Well,
Mind
his
you,
teacher,
they were
his teacher was a
masking
bitch.
him and all the other children.
This was back in the fucking COVID era where you had to wear masks to school, and then they're wondering why he's having trouble
A lot of what they
talking.
said was a delay was that he doesn't speak up and they made him wear a mask. But that, I digress.
So then he's even quieter, and he can't see your mouths to really help him understand what you're saying, which is kind of important when you're that young.
Yeah.
When you're like 5 years old. So masks come off, and he starts talking a little bit more, and he's at school one day, and they're at lunch, and I used to pack his lunch for him, and he had a Yoo-hoo. And we had been letting him start to open the straws by himself and put them into the Yoo-hoo box because, you know, really trying to help him with his motor skills and shit. And the teacher, she was a fucking Karen and a half, literally goes up to him, takes it out of his hand, and puts the straw in.
I reckon she got
him.
frustrated with him taking too long or something because she did it forcefully.
Yes. And bless him, my adorable little angel child looks up at her and goes, what the fuck?
Yeah. And so I got that call, and I said, well, yes, but didn't he use it in the proper context? Like, isn't that an improvement to his speech skill? I can't punish him for that.
They hated that he made that point because they were like, that's true, but could you tell him not to say that word? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Hey, buddy, don't say fuck again. That's bad. You shouldn't say fuck to your teacher.
But you used it in the proper context.
Because, like, your teacher gets mad, and then it's like, fuck your teacher, right? So, like, we can't be saying fuck your teacher on account of your teacher's a fucking moron.
My other favorite one. Now, this did not happen at school. Thank God. But I was down here in the basement doing something. I don't even remember what I was doing. And Max had gone upstairs, and our son was on the couch, and he was playing some fucking gladiator warrior game. And he died. And what did he say? Son of a cunt?
Oh, something like that.
Or
yeah.
or you're a fucking cunt, or something with cunt in it. And I heard it, and I just went, oh, that's my fault. Because I say that.
I immediately was like, where the hell did you learn that? Because I don't say cunt at all. Well, I say cunt, but very rarely. And then I told her, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry.
That was my fault. And I'm pretty sure he said son of a bitch to my mom once, and I was like, that's my fault too, sorry. Hey kid, I get it. The frustration, you gotta get it out, and those words feel good. But can you say like snickerdoodles or son of a biscuit, something else? So now I've started to use orbit gum fucking phrases, and like I literally will say son of a biscuit, you cootie eating queen, or I now use orbit phrases. You lint liquor. Pickle you, kumquat.
I just say fuck, and then he's like, Dad! I'm like, sorry.
I say heck. That's a bad word. And I'm like, no, heck's okay to say. Hell's not okay to say. Heck is okay. Don't say bitch though. He did call someone a bitch at school. But then there are some things where you know he definitely picked up from school. Because like he said something to my mom and she's like asking me and I'm like, "Oh, that's from school."
Bruh.
Oh, that's definitely. Oh, bruh is from school.
Bruh, bro.
Oh my god. If he
Dude.
calls me bruh, dude is fine because I say dude a lot.
Yeah,
But if I get called bruh one more time,
Bruh.
like, oh my god,
You're a weirdo.
you're a weirdo. That all the time. We get told we're weirdos. Okay. We get told we're weirdos. We get just told we're weird. I get told I'm weird a lot. Mom, why are you so weird? Or, Mom, are you weird? And I just go, yep. Yeah, you got a weird mom. You gotta deal with it. That's just what you got dealt with. Weird mom. Weird goth chick mom. Who just also knows how to be an embarrassing mom. But I don't really do it in public, though, because my mom used to embarrass me in public a lot, so I try not to do that to him because I remember that I really didn't like it. She still does some of that, too, to him now, and I'm like, oh, I feel your pain. She dances in the supermarket to the music playing on the radio. And it's weirder now because my mom has, oh my god, my mom has had knee replacement surgery. She has had, I don't even know how many shoulder surgeries and back surgery. So a lot of the time she's in one of those carts, you know, the motor carts at Walmart, because sometimes, like, especially with the knee replacement, it's especially in the winter, it gets hard for her to walk because she has, I guess it's like a metal knee. And yeah, so that kind of sucks when it's cold and like her knee literally gets cold. So she'll be in the cart and so she's dancing in that thing, and it's even like weirder because then it's like, because they really move back and forth and then they're squeaking because they always squeak no matter what, and it's just, yeah, it's even more embarrassing. And then he's like, why is grandma weird? I'm like, she's always been weird. That's what I had to deal with. Now you have to deal with a weird mom. Just be thankful I'm not as weird as her. Right? Talking to you, Max.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I am by myself right now and trying to,
I'm trying to get at
just
least the
talk.
music back.
Okay, Max is,
Did she have to go?
she said she'd be right back.
Okay. I'm trying to get back in there and put the music back up.
Alright, you work on that. I'm gonna try and see if I can get into Twitter here, and then...
There we go. You might have to click watch stream again.
Okay, I might have to quit the stream again, which that's fine because I'm trying to get into Twitter anyway, and that is being a little bit of a bitch. I might just have to actually switch pages. Which is fine. Oh, I hear the music. But now I also have to...
Sam joined us.
What up, Sam?
If I unmute, you would hear them doubled, so I can't hear them.
Yeah, so just so you know, Sam, ha! I'm talking to Sam. Just so you know, Max can't actually hear you because I'm using headphones, and if I like took this off, then
No, I think that's fine. I can just turn you mute.
yeah, I can hear you. It's weird because I don't know if it's like I can hear you because I'm supposed to hear you through the headphones or if it's reverberating. Ah.
No, I hear him fine.
Okay, he says he hears you. All right, cool. Aha, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Ha, ha,
Oh no, I'm crazy, Sam.
crazy.
And I just agree with him, and he doesn't know how to deal with that. Are you crazy? Yeah, I think so. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Dad, you're crazy. Yeah, I know. We just discussed this.
Okay. So I think I'm just gonna like scroll through Twitter and see what the that's kind of cute. So they're little hoes like you use in the garden. They got little angry piggy faces on them.
Hoes are mad.
The hoes be mad. They be jelly. I'm just scrolling. The problem with New York is Islamophobia. Really? I guess that's what the mayor dude of New York said? Huh. Huh. Okay, y'all see this, right? Please tell me y'all see this. So, this chick is doing a truck simulator, and she is just fucking crashing on everything. And it's really cool because the, like, what would you call it? The cockpit that she's in actually moves. Like, ew. With the... That person has a raven hanging off their finger. I can't stop looking at the raven. Oh. So, I am waiting for Chibi to come back.
Well, maybe I'll turn the music up a little.
Yeah, you can turn the music up a little bit, and...
This
I mean,
is-
Sam,
this is
feel
the-
free to, like, talk about whatever. I know. Hopefully she'll be back soon. He and his girlfriend are adorable together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she seems nice.
Well, that's I was talking to Shmuley
Hey.
earlier, Sam, and you had called him, and he was concerned for you, and he fucking was like, "I gotta go," and I was like, "Oh, as long as Sam's okay." You mean to tell me that you were okay, Sam?
He was taking a nap.
We were worried.
There's no way. Aww.
Well, this is so next week we're probably doing the Geek Bully Mean Girl EP, which is gonna have Geek Bully Part 3, Freak Bully, Geek Bully Part 2 actually, and Freak Bully Part 2. That's going to be next week's New Music Friday.
Hey, it's me. It's like Inception. Right? Is that right? I don't know if that's right, but that's me. There's like really not anything that I'm actually finding interesting on here.
And Sam, I was thinking about this. We've been discussing an album, and I had an idea that fit the idea, and it's so good, I'm just going to say it on a stream, Sam. The Whitfield Report Live, the album. That's the perfect place for all the different clip-based songs that I made already. Like my number one hit, Brujas, Sam Brujas. Well, on Suno. My number one hit on Spotify is New Black Kicks by a mile. By a fucking 12 miles.
Oh.
Pat. We're approaching 100 monthly listeners for Right to Offend, Sam.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. I thought it was going to be more like 5. But they played it at the pot shop, Sam.
That's 100 listeners. That's about what we get. Well, we get a little more than that, like per episode of the podcast itself, so it's kind of fitting.
Yeah, but monthly listeners on Spotify is one of the most important metrics, so watching it go up is nice.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. So.
Okay.
I told
quickly.
the security guard at the pot shop about my music, and they have this dope sound system, and now every time I go almost, they're playing one of our songs.
That's awesome. Well,
They-
it's wonderful.
They really liked I Wanna Get High for some reason at the pot shop.
Yeah, gee, I have no idea why. So,
They're lovers of good rhythm and melody, Sam.
yeah.
Also, when you're waiting in line at the pot shop, a song that's I Wanna Get High definitely probably fitting.
I think so, yeah.
You ready to shove some geeks in lockers, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking control again.
Control of what?
The stream, because I said okay, and then you just kept talking.
Okay.
So shut up.
Okay.
Not gonna hear the audio because I don't have it capturing the audio, but I was just sitting here watching this video, and I figured out what's going on. So, haunted, creepy ass looking doll. Guy has a camera set up to watch the doll, and the camera keeps turning away from the doll, and they have to go in and, like, you know, whatever setting for the camera to turn the camera back towards the fucking doll. And the camera just keeps fucking turning. Now, of course, they could just be doing this themselves, obviously. But this is like the night vision is kind of interesting, because if you watch the door over here, like specifically right down here in this area, I don't want to say like what it is, because like I saw it and was like, what the fuck was that? Right there. Hey, Chibi. So there's like a little fucking... Yeah, he joined us. I decided to go on to Twitter, and so I looked up paranormal, and now we're just looking at this video of a haunted doll and a camera. Because it always goes back to the paranormal or Stranger Things on the Sandwich Makers broadcast.
Or with you.
Or just with Maxine. Huh? Protect our national parks or we'll haunt your backyard. All the cryptids. Mothman, zombie, a toad? I guess they had to put one real creature in there. Although I guess you would argue about Bigfoot, Max.
I mean, fuck that motherfucker. He be jacking my style and shit.
Way to go.
I mean, what? Just because you got called Bigfoot by people doesn't mean you are Bigfoot.
That's what I'm saying, Sam. He be jacking my style, and I ain't liking it.
Don't let them bully you like that.
I know. I gotta go bully Bigfoot is what it is. I gotta shove that motherfucker in a locker.
Oh, is that chip coffee?
Not enough town in the room for the two of us, Sam.
Super. What the? Okay, that's weird.
But, you have me bad. Well, that's good. At least I hope that's good. That's good. You seem optimistic as usual, so that's nice. Yep.
There isn't. Okay, yeah. Oh, so can you tell us what happened? What's the adventure? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would too. Eh, I don't. I don't. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Like, especially if it's someone in your life that knows, like, how you are with stressful situations, or if you're the type of person that, like, because I have a tendency of doing this where it's like you're way harder on yourself about things and blame yourself for things, and like you take things really kind of like, because you take it seriously, especially if it's two people saying one thing that's like confirmation for you. So in your mind you're like, oh my god, I need to stop doing this. You start to feel bad, you start to feel guilty, like all those thoughts in your head of like, see, you are a burden. That's where my brain goes, you know. And then like, oh, we're just kidding, you should have just laughed it off, you should. It's like, no, fuck you. You know how. Yeah, fuck you for that.
The
Because
fact-
you know how, like, they know how you are. They know how you're gonna take that. Like, I have an uncle that does that to me all the time, and I wasn't until I was in my 30s, because I struggled with this, because one of the, like, the childhood trauma things, like, my mom basically fucking trained me like a fucking German shepherd to, you don't fucking talk back to adults ever. You don't say anything. It doesn't matter if they're disrespecting you and you're upset, you say nothing. Max was like, nah, fuck that. You tell people to fuck off when they're disrespecting you. So finally in my 30s, I had to look at him and be like, yo, Uncle T, I don't like it when you do that. I can't tell if you're joking or not, and I take it really seriously. And then when you tell me just laugh it off, it's a joke, that fucks with me even more, because I really feel like I upset you and that bothers me. And then he was like, oh, I didn't realize it was that bad. And it's like, Yeah, that's
And
why
then
I
there-
say
and
my
then-
family doesn't know me
But
well.
there's another uncle who it doesn't matter when you stood up for yourself because he's just an asshole.
Yeah.
So there's two types.
Mhm.
And what I would say here to Chibi's situation is that person or people were specifically designing the joke because they know it's the opposite of who you are. And so in doing it that way, yeah, it's not just they were being dickheads.
Yeah. How well do you know your dad's friend? Or like how well does he know you? Okay, all right, yeah. So no, yeah, so he knows. He knows how you would react. And then for your
Yeah,
for
they know
your
you're
dad
quiet.
to like
They know
double
you're
down.
quiet as hell, and like you don't like stress, and so they're doing the exact opposite. It's not even a joke. It's
No.
just a. It's like what the word for it? A shit test. Like see how much of this you'll put up with. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, from my perspective, it's one thing for your dad's friend to call you doing that. It's still not right. But I'm not trying to like disrespect your dad. I'm sure he's cool, but like that's kind of also a dick move, like coming from your.
I didn't want to say that, but I absolutely agree with you, Sam. Like the friend is one thing, but that's your dad.
Well,
I
but
think
that's
the
why
thing
I
that-
pointed out there's two types because
Yeah.
I think there's both at play here.
Yep.
I think dad just doesn't realize maybe that it was upsetting to you. But the other guy, yeah, that was targeted to be mean.
See, for me, I take it as vice versa. Maybe the friend doesn't understand how seriously it would be taken, but I feel like your dad, like anybody's parent, would know that because honestly, the thing that
It
strikes
depends.
me, and maybe this is like my own trauma talking, but that's like something my mom would do, and so that's why it kind of like
depends, but
annoys
it might
me.
be worth talking to him about.
Yeah,
it.
definitely I would say talk to them.
Yeah.
The last thing I would ever call Chibi is loud.
Yeah. That's why when you said that I was like, what? Good. You're welcome. All right, someone has their speaker too loud because I can hear myself through them. S-Dog, you need to fix that.
The pro.
The pro.
I am on my phone.
I know. He's like, fuck it.
There we
I'm
go.
calling in.
Headphones, Sammy. Headphones.
No. He is not on duty tonight. He's a caller, and he's taking it easy.
Yeah, but even with callers, you tell them when they're a dumbass and they need to turn their fucking speaker or radio
No,
down.
the caller, it's like, this is the caller. Hold on, this is how you deal with callers. You have to turn your radio down when you call into a radio show. How many fucking times do I have to tell you this, Dave in New York?
That's what I was referencing. Oh my god. On Suno, I published my very first Dave song. It is called Blah Blah Blah. You should listen to it.
Well, I'll get back over there in a bit.
It's a duet between me and Max, essentially.
Well-
I'm proud of it. Duets are kind of hard in Suno.
I did a Dave song that is all just Dave's words of him ranting about people who don't speak English. And I did like 30 versions of it, I swear to God.
Each one's amazing.
But I haven't published any of them at all except on Sam's show. Because, I don't know, sometimes it's like, what do I do with the Dave song? You need to understand Dave. But that's the thing, is then I publish Dave songs on Suno and people think they're great.
Oh, yeah.
So, usually, literally, I just take Dave word for word, rearrange it a little bit, and because he repeats himself, it kind of makes a song on its own.
I literally just wrote a song and used some of his catchphrases.
Also,
Yes, Sam?
is that any better?
Yes.
Yes.
That's that sultry Sammy tones.
Yeah, because
we're
I
used to.
can't. Oy vey. I was just gonna say, yeah, I don't hear myself anymore.
Ladies.
Ha. It's fun when he does that to Sam.
That's because Sam goes through stages when I do that. The first stage, and you see it on his face too. The first stage is, oh shit, again, I wasn't ready for this. Then it's like, oh yeah, ladies. He's right, yeah. Let me tell you. And then the third stage is, let me tell you about my book. I love it.
Kitty. Spectre.
See, the trick is, I can't embarrass Sam with it because he's not embarrassed. He's like, yeah. That's why he wins. All these fucking idiots try to best me by being mean. Sam has trolled me harder than anybody by no-selling my jokes for years.
There's a fucking person in that door.
Yeah, that's because like I don't. That's because like. That's because I get that you're doing a bit.
Yeah, well, you gotta stop telling the idiots. You know, the marks, they like the bit. You ruin the illusion.
I have to yell at these people. Don't just fucking stand there. Go slam the fucking door on that fucking creepy ass head that is staring at you through the open cracked door.
Nah, just
Slam the door on its head. What are you just? And why are you going slow so it can reach in and grab you?
You just stick your penis in.
Swear to God, that was a fucking bruja staring at them through the crack in the door, and they're just like, oh, let's just stand here and record it.
All the more reason to stick your penis in. There's a witch in there.
Shut up. Just shut up.
I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
No,
Which part's
I
not
was
a good
told
idea?
it's a way to calm hysterical witches. Is with your penis. It's an effective method. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You say.
Are you trying to get men killed?
You say calm down. That don't work. But you use your penis in the hysterical. I mean,
Or you end up getting it chopped off and thrown in a field.
No. I've read 1800s medical journals. This is science.
Oh, that happened.
You gotta use a vibrator.
There was a lady that got like mad at her husband for cheating or some shit, and she cut his dick off and then was driving him to the hospital and threw it out the window or some shit.
No, he like took advantage of her.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm glad she threw it out the window.
A lot of people take her side in that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good for you, girl.
Yeah.
That's only legs.
See, people only know half the story because it sounds so bad, right? Like, she cut his penis off. You immediately feel sympathetic. But she had her reasons. And hey, he became, I'm not even kidding you when I say this. His name is John Wayne Bobbitt. And he became a porn star after they reattached it.
That's wow.
Yeah.
I think I read about that.
Yeah. That was why. Like, people were kind of just curious. But he also famously went on WWE Raw after that. Sam might remember this one because Val Venus, our friend of the show, Val Venus, was in a feud with the Japanese Kaientai because he was fucking the manager's wife. Right? And so the manager says, I choppy your pee-pee. And then he cuts in half a big baloney with a samurai sword. And then they kidnap Val Venus and you see him from behind stripped. You see his butt.
Oh.
Like they put his dick on a slab. And then as he's about to chop his pee-pee, choppy, the lights go out. And then next week on Raw you found out he got saved by John Wayne Bobbitt because he couldn't stand to see another man get his pee-pee choppy. I'm not kidding. This is real wrestling lore.
Oh my god. That's
Sam, am I
funny.
wrong?
That's
Choppy,
funny.
choppy, yo, pee pee. You know that.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong at all. No, you're not wrong at all.
This is totally what 13-year-old boys were supposed to be watching in 1998, too.
Okay.
Now the generation is.
They also fucked a corpse on Raw one time, but I digress.
You're watching this, right?
No. It's a paranormal video of a car.
So, well, okay, so when he was inside and he was recording it through the window of the building, there was someone sitting in the passenger seat and they were fucking moving.
Oh God, there's somebody in a car!
But then he goes out and there's no one in the fucking car.
Because they got out!
He literally walks right out to the car.
AI!
It could be AI, but it's really
I
fucking
win.
creepy. Because it's like white face, black hair, dark eyes.
You know what's the best thing in the world of, like, I know so many people hate AI, but you know what the best thing to me about AI is? No paranormal fuck can ever show me a video again. Because I'm just gonna say it's AI!
I mean, but this is creepy because look, as soon as he goes back into the building and he starts shooting through that,
Oh my
I've
God,
seen this
should I
before.
make paranormal AI videos?
Oh,
That would
God.
be fun.
look, there it is. It's fucking back.
Yeah, I'll come
I
up-
swear
I'll
to God,
make
it's
some
fucking grinning
spooky
too.
monster motherfuckers.
That is so fucking creepy.
Yeah, I could do that.
And I mean, like, normally I would say that is an illusion. It's like a
I'll
trick
have
of
it
the
eat
light
my
and eyes,
face.
but it fucking moves and, like, dips below. And see, it fucking moves. That's what's creepy.
Yeah, I'll have it flip me off.
Look at it moving. See, look at that. Look at that. Ew, that's so creepy and gross.
Why is it gross?
Because of how creepy it is. Selfish plug promotion number 2 by Sam Whitfield.
Yeah,
I heard it has blood in it.
it does. I read a couple books, I think, since the last Utah. Bro, the one that came out this year
American Inferno, motherfucker.
was American Inferno, which kind of centers on the Charlie Kirk assassination. This new one was kind of inspired by the Venezuela invasion. And now I'm actually writing like a inspired series, which he might like because it's not new true crime.
Uh-huh.
Parts of it are going to take.
Yeah. Why didn't you say anything? Why were we being dicks?
Because I always just when people robot out or disappear on Discord, I always just sit there and let them go and just go, uh-huh.
And so I was just playing along with him.
That happens to Shmooly, like, every time we talk.
Oh my god, that's so funny though, because then he gets so fucking mad because he knows it's happening.
Yeah, he figures it out about halfway, and he
And
knows I'm uh-huh-ing him, too.
And he's just like, son of a, this stupid and it's like, poor Shmooly. It's so funny though. Yeah, he's probably gonna come back in. That's what Shmooly has to do too.
Yeah, Discord.
Rumble and Discord just don't like him.
Well, that's why hey, Sam, we got a new political
He's
position.
not here right now.
He came back in.
Is he back?
Somebody came in. I know what's going on. I know the score, Maxine.
Yay! You're back.
Is he back? Is he real? Or is Sam AI?
He's real. Chibi.
Maybe the real Sam is the friends we made along the way.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
So what were we talking? Books! Sam, you write books. I heard through the grapevine that Sam writes. There are these things where you take pages of paper with words on them and you stitch them together with, like, they call it binding. And then you're able to read through them. And in these books is a story. And Sam is a master of making these magical artifacts.
Is he now?
Yes.
Yes.
You're gonna fucking kill me.
So I've been told.
I'm telling you right now, so I know that you've been told.
You're doing this? I want
People
you
are
to do
saying
this.
it. I'm saying it. You're saying it. Shmuley's saying it.
I'm flipping him off, by the way. Oh, you asshole! Ew! What the fuck is wrong with you? Why?
I'm a little drunk.
Ew! He fucking licked me! What the fuck?
What did you do?
He...
What were you?
No, I was holding my middle finger. If you do it again, I swear to God, I will fucking smack you upside the fucking head. Do not fuck with me. I was flipping him off and he literally licked my finger.
Finger.
Like, just fucking, ugh, just up my fucking hand and my finger. It was so fucking gross. Yeah. Ugh.
It was pretty tasty.
Yeah, look at me. I get to go back and watch it happen later.
There's a clip.
That's gonna be a clip because I know my reaction has to be fucking funny because my voice is fucking going out.
I still like the clip of when you pushed me over when we were playing a video game. That's like my favorite clip ever.
I'm sorry about that. That happens a lot when he does. If someone just fucking licks you, you're gonna scream at them. And I'm sorry for the listeners. It's blame Max.
Yeah,
It's Max's
blame
fault.
Max.
My ex used to do that where he would pretend that he was gonna kiss me on the cheek or something like that, and then he would just lick up my entire cheek, and then I would just
He does that too. It's gross. Why?
Why what?
I mean, but then again, I guess guys could ask why we bite them. But actually, there might be like a biological reason.
Well, there's a biological reason why I licked you
Shut up.
right there. It's tasty.
Shut up. Apparently, when women are ovulating, like that week, we get a little foxy, and that's when we might start biting you men. So if your girl starts biting you a little bit more,
Wear a condom.
yeah, because she might be ovulating. Also, if you're trying to get pregnant, that's a good thing to pay attention to as well.
That explains so.
Alternatively, a woman might bite you for a different reason. This is called she's insane.
Yeah, there's a difference.
What if it's both?
It usually is.
I mean, it could be both.
It usually is, Sam.
If they're a goth chick too, yeah.
Well, I mean.
So this does confirm my theory.
And what theory would
Oh.
that be?
It's the unified Whitfield theory of goth chicks.
Yeah.
Do tell, Sammy. Do tell.
Yes. The all goth girls are crazy, but they also want to sleep with you. And by you, I mean me.
Well-
He figured it out.
Let me be the first one to prove your theory wrong, sir.
Well, not you, because you're married.
But you said all goth chicks.
Well,
You didn't specify single, and when you say all, that includes all, including the married ones, which we prove you wrong.
so
So your
some of them
theory
would
is
sleep
incorrect.
with Sam. Hold on. Some of them would.
But some of them wouldn't, so that proves his theory wrong. He needs to go back to the drawing
well, his
board.
theory is maybe not all, but most reasonable
Stop.
single.
Helping. him.
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis is much better.
It doesn't sound nearly it doesn't necessarily sound nearly as like entertaining either. Like presenting it if I have to say well but there are these caveats.
So
Yeah.
don't say all.
He's a showman.
Shut up.
Most.
Don't say, no. Just say goth chicks. Don't add an adjective before it. Just say goth chicks.
But he's in show business. Adjectives are everything. And adverbs.
Do you want him to have a bunch of goth chick women attacking him for saying this
I
shit?
think he wants to have that
Just
happen.
like the Portuguese that you called Portuguean? Portuguean. We're just Portuguese.
Okay, if the Portuguese will want to attack me too, I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
you're telling him he's gonna
It'll
be.
be for a different
You're
reason.
telling him he's gonna be attacked by goth chicks and Portuguese women, huh?
I know, I'm getting his hopes up. I'm doing the opposite of which I... Would you stop with the weirdness?
I was just giving you.
You put it... You put the cigarette, like, in the crook of my neck.
Well, I figured you'd find it.
I'm gonna smack him. I'm gonna smack him.
No, asking him to stop being weird is like asking him to like stop. It's asking him to stop existing.
So you see my dilemma.
Like asking me to not be loud.
It's like asking me to not be weird.
It's like asking me not to go to Pawtucket. By the way, I guess I took... Shut the fuck up, dude. Like, what is wrong with you tonight? I took, like, a page out of Max's book and, like, wrote a song about myself. Golden in the Dark. And yeah, now I forgot what I was actually going to say because he opened his mouth.
Alright, well, when it comes back to you,
Mm-hmm.
You'll remember eventually.
no thanks to you.
Exactly. Every day of my life. Every
You
day.
are thankful.
Not.
Well, you married him, so you're at least partially responsible.
You made it
Good
to my
part.
list again.
You can't get mad at his life choices because you're one of them.
Oh, now you're on the list too, Chibi.
You're
A2
doing like a,
Chibi.
it's like a list of Jericho over here. Maxine's list. You're on the list. You just made the list.
Or I'm thinking of The Office with Ryan when he made the list of people that were upsetting him. And he's like, he just made the list.
See, you gotta update your wrestling gimmick. Instead, it should be you should be cursing people, right?
I should be cursing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that doesn't really help with the, people thinking that goth chicks are witches.
I'll curse somebody. Fuck Garth Brooks. That
That's what you
motherfucker
mean
be
by
killing all
cursing?
them people and shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, now I didn't say they were all bad. I didn't say like all witches were bad.
Yeah, it's just that you gotta burn them. No, I pre-laid this out. There was 4 things. There's 3 things and an addendum. The 3 things were that we gotta get the women back in the kitchen, right? We gotta get the queers back in the closet, and we gotta send the illegals back to Mexico. And then I was like, oh yeah, and also, Sam, we gotta burn the witches. That's the 4.
And then Sam said, but it's not nice to burn goth chicks, Sam. And that's when, not goth chicks, Sam. Witches.
Witches!
Brujas, Sam. Brujas. And that's where that song came from.
Which is my
Burn the witches.
my crossover
Oh,
fucking
shit, my voice is
English
gone.
Latin smash hit, Burn the Witches. See, the Mexicans agree with me, except I've been told on one thing. They said the illegals you're talking about, they ain't from here, and it's not fair to make them go to Mexico. So I want to amend that, Sam, to say they got to go back where they came from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave the poor Mexicans alone. I like Mexicans.
Oh, it's one of the top 10 lists playing, I think.
Well, I like legal.
Legal.
Yeah.
I like Mexicans in Mexico, though, Sam. Mexico's not the worst place in the world, and Mexicans are actually kind of proud of it. Go figure.
Yeah.
I've been trying to stop saying, like, I've been making a point not to shit on Mexico, because the people coming here illegally, they're not really coming from Mexico. They're coming through Mexico. How annoying must that be?
Mm.
Yeah, no. A few of my aunts and friends can actually confirm that too.
But you know, Sam, I've been saying we should take better care of Latin America and say screw the rest of the world. Did you see, Sam, they killed the head of Tren de Aragua?
We did.
Yeah. I mean, it's a small thing because it's a large organization and somebody else will take his place. But symbolically, I mean, these people they do bad stuff. And I mean, look, I got into a fight with Tren de Aragua gang members last year, as you know. So the fight against them is going better than we had hoped for, right?
What in the... That's AI, but that's kind of cool. What the fuck is that?
Viva la Raza, free Latin America from drug cartels.
That's basically the theme of like one of my theories, basically.
Yeah.
The night of the vigilante.
Yep.
Okay.
I was talking about the same kind of thing with Africa. Like, we should spend more time trying to, build up Africa and less try dealing with, like, Europe because they don't want us to. And people were trying to tell me it was racist. And I was like, I'm telling you what my literal African friends are telling me, motherfucker. That you're, that the foreign aid is basically a scam and it ruined all their local businesses.
Yep.
That ain't about race right there. That's just the truth. But anyway. Everybody wants to yell at each other these days, Sam.
Shmuel and I were just talking about that.
I had some Jehovah's Witnesses come to the door this week. They come before. She talked to them a bunch of times.
Again? They came again?
Yeah, of course. They were not uninvited. I mean, not completely. I wasn't expecting them. But she was supposed to come back with her husband, but every time it was with her husband, I missed him.
Yeah, and I had to deal with them.
So she came back with her mother, and I answered the door, and I talked to them for a while. And they recommended me to read their website because they don't do the magazines anymore. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Because I used to read the Jehovah's Witness magazines and shut their fucking ear off. I find great pleasure in it. What's wrong? What's wrong with listening to somebody who believes something really deeply? You don't have to believe it yourself, right? I don't see the harm. But I'm not easily convinced of things. That helps. Either way, they were very pleasant. And they said the same thing. They don't like watching the news because nowadays the news leads to everybody just yelling at each other and hating each other for no fucking reason.
Well, so Shmuel and I were talking AI and like all the cool stuff, but like potentially coming down the pipe. Everyone wants to bitch and moan about like, how bad it could be and how it could kill each other. And
materials, fuel, energy, medicine, breakthroughs across the board of the most talented people using AI to maybe get a puzzle piece that they haven't seen are happening all around us. There's a lot of reason to be hopeful. It's disheartening, though, to see everybody yell at each other, Sam. What can we do about that?
What we've always done, which is
Yeah.
which is try and promote.
Well, I think one thing we do that I find that we talk about often that's interesting is because we have so many female voices in our little community here, we tend to respect women, even if we use silly terms like that, more than I see a lot of people online are capable of doing or even conceptualizing. Maybe we could teach them that. Because it seems like they'd get laid more and be less angry if they learned how to, like, talk to a woman without being a complete freakazoid, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like people are actually teaching young guys that shit. Because I see how they approach women. They're like, dick pic. As if looking at your dick is what women actually want out of you. And see, they can't even conceptualize that.
Let me give you a real life example.
By all means.
I was having some bad times just before I was able to get on assistance to get food stamps for myself because I have between jobs right now.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any food, and I asked my neighbor if there was anything I could do, like around the house or mother or anything like that to earn a meal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he said, "Do you know how to massage?"
Oh my god.
Boy.
Yeah. So I was like, "No,
Good girl.
sorry."
Well, at least you're not like that. What's that chick's face? You know, the Craigslist masseur suck your dick for maybe extra money.
Oh, Chrissy
Chrissy.
Mayer. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I honestly,
Shout out to Brittany Venti. That's where we saw
Yeah,
this.
I
Brittany-
like her.
Brittany's awesome, yeah.
my heart goes out to Chrissy because I can't help but part of me just be like, oh, honey, no.
Because she
Just,
said
just
that.
stop. Because she was on a stream with 3 dudes. And she was literally talking about how, like, basically she was so hard up for money that she started looking on Craigslist for, like, masseuse jobs
Which led
with
her...
happy endings.
No, which led her not to that even, though. She ended up working as a towel girl at the orgy. That's what she said.
But, like, to get that, to, like, even audition for a job like that, she literally, like, gave a guy a massage and then sucked his dick at the end. That's what she said.
In the gas station bathroom.
Yeah.
She said all this on a stream.
She said this, admitted that she did this, and admitted that she did, like, some gross sexual stuff at these parties for money.
Yeah, and she thought it was a fun joke, and yeah, I just remember, like, I was watching the video, and Maxine was just absolutely horrified.
I was, like, literally like, honey, no, stop. Just stop. Stop talking about it. Don't say that. Like, even if those are decisions you made, you don't need to do that. That doesn't make you look good. I hate this idea of, like, women, like, taking their sexuality back or whatever the fuck it is that they say, and they think that talking about the vulgar, disgusting things that they did is what guys want to hear, or not understanding why a guy isn't going to want you when your body count is, like, in the 30s.
And in her case, very famously, she's converted to Christianity, and she's not like that anymore, and she makes a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, get her on a podcast with 3 guys, and she's telling these stories.
Yeah. See, and that's, oh, God, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's
This is okay. You're okay.
That's kind of
You're
like
among friends, Maxine.
That's kind of like my issue with Melanie Mack.
I knew it.
And Chrissy has joined this problem that I have. Now, my issue with Melanie Mack is still the fact that I still feel like she put, like, what I consider my identity on as a costume, as a Christian goth chick. I still feel like she did that, and I feel like she's done that with several other things. I feel like she's doing that now. She's got another costume on now with the, like Brittany pointed it out, the like child top that looks so tight on you and just inappropriate. And you are my age, woman. Like, I'm sorry that you don't like that you're gonna be 40, but you are 40 years old. You are not a 20-something-year-old that can get away with that, and it's cute. It's, she's going through a midlife crisis.
Because it's a top designed for a 14-year-old.
Yes, and this 40-year-old woman is wearing it with her Ronald McDonald hair.
Looking like Punky Brewster.
I will agree with Brittany. She looked better with the other dark brown hair or the black hair. I think those two colors are definitely more Melanie Mack's color. I will also give her credit. I gave her shit for not knowing how to contour. She now does. She looks good. You can see she has a nose.
Yay.
That's awesome. Stop with the Christian crap, because she's still doing it with the fucking Bible, and she's sitting there, and and Brittany pointed this out, and I absolutely fucking agreed with her. She's sitting there, and she's reading this Bible verse, and it's, you shouldn't do this, and you shouldn't do that, and you should be a good Christian person, but I work for a person that does all those fucking things, and he's a cuck too.
It was, I believe the Bible verse she was quoting was talking about liars, lechers, drunks.
Which is all things that the person she works for, like, that's what their scandals are. And that's what people call him out for, and that's what Brittany called him out for. Stop!
Well, if I can interject, like,
No, go ahead.
a lot of people, people who I know who are atheists are like, yeah,
Yes.
Christianity is bullshit because it's all like a bunch of grifters and whatnot. Like, you know, to myself, like, I don't believe that, but I can, like, if that's the example that people are looking at, like, I can see how people come to that conclusion.
That's why I'm like, stop with this fucking, I'm a Christian. But whether in, like,
It's turned the tide
whatever
against her,
kind of
though.
Christian. Yeah.
Standing
So-
up for Jeremy Quartering or whatever has definitely turned people against her.
I wasn't going to say the name, but okay.
Oh,
and
sorry.
then Chrissy.
Well, everybody knows.
Chrissy is now doing the same thing, and it's like this. I mean, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Gilded glamour gospel or gospel glamour. I screw up my own titles. That song, yes, Melanie Mack was a heavy inspiration for that song, but it's for everybody like that. Like, don't get on your fucking pulpit, your fucking YouTube channel, whatever platform you have, and preach down to people, pointing the finger, you know, and pointing out all these sins when the list reads like your old Friday nights. When you've danced through every scene that you're literally condemning other people for,
Can I give you-
especially when you yourself have not stopped and said, that's how I used to be. I found God. I know what I did wrong, and I've changed myself, and I am bettering myself. No, you just want to ignore all your shit and just go, you shouldn't do this. Well, bitch, you did it too, so shut the fuck up.
Can I give you
Check
an
the glass
example
around your door.
that is relevant and a little maybe like more specific?
Mm-hmm.
So like this is a problem I find with a lot of ex-smokers who spend their time preaching to other people. They go well out of their way. You know, you notice, like, whether I was smoking or not, I never do that, right? Like, I go out of my way because it's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying for an ex-smoker to talk to you about it. And it actually hurts people's chances of quitting, too. So, like, because they come at it in like a... Usually it's like, what do you call it? A sympathy trolling kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
And they just want you to do what they want you to do. And it comes off that way. But the smoker that not only has quit and now they're telling everybody not to smoke, but then they get off in the back room and they puff on one themselves, right? Telling everybody not to smoke. If you know that they go behind the building and puff one out at every, at 5 o'clock every day after their shift, and they're telling you not to fucking smoke because you're gonna die, no one is going to listen to them after that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is the problem you run with the Christian. And in Melanie Mac's case, I think it's fair game because she's literally holding a Bible at the camera like this, like a gun.
Holding the Bible like merch.
Yeah.
That my lyrics in that song have meaning.
Well, and it's not. I mean, I guess there are types of old-timey preachers that might do that during a sermon in church.
But I feel like.
But
that
I'm going to
is
tell you this:
different.
if you're old-timey, you don't want a woman doing that.
No, you don't.
Also, she should check out. I'll have to go grab the Bible at some point to find all the verses your dad left about women preaching. It is pretty clear in the Bible. It's not even just women in the church, but what she's doing specifically is said in the Bible that you shouldn't do. Which is for a woman to literally have a pulpit and wave the Bible at people.
And I mean, I talked about this on one of our other streams we did. I feel for Melanie Mac. I really do, because I know that, like, she at like one point did like a little itty bit what I thought she would do, and like kind of did say that when she was kind of like jumping through these different personas and taking on these different like identities, her marriage was falling apart. She did find out that her husband was gay, and like, there's a split up, and as a woman, like, I feel for her. That's
terrible.
heartbreaking, and I will never ever make fun of her for that, like some people do who are assholes. I will never make fun of her for that, because that is a true tragedy, like, especially because like he is the one that initially got her to go to Christianity and stuff like that. So like I can imagine that would have such a negative impact on you on so many different levels. What I had hoped for her was that she was going to take some time, she was going to reflect, and she was going to come back and be like, stuff happened, like, I don't want to address it, but I'm addressing it myself. I'm, writing myself with God, I'm going to take this seriously, like, spin it so that it would make her look good, like she is going to get through all of this and she's going to use her faith to help her better herself and her life. And instead she comes back and just doubles down, and I was
because they rang the cock alarm, Jeremy's a car.
And then she just started doubling down, and I was like, well, I take back everything that I said.
I mean,
I'm disappointed.
I want to offer you at least a reason. Is like, that is her employer under attack.
Yeah.
She had two choices there, right?
Yeah. I mean,
defend him and lose that revenue stream and have to rebuild, or not defend him and lose that revenue stream and have to rebuild.
And hey, I understand that, because just like it is with having your faith, it's testing, it's it's trying, it's, you have to fight through things, and you have to make decisions. And the decisions that you make are going to affect your life, and they speak volumes about your character to people.
Particularly
so there
if you're
is
a public figure.
Yes, so there's a morality question at hand here about, I mean, and then you go there and you read that Bible verse, and you're condemning all the things that literally your employer is accused of doing, and I guess there's like proof of it happening or shit. I don't know. I don't much about it. I try to stay away from it.
Some of it's irrefutable.
But you are literally then backing, like, you're doubling down on defending him, and it's like, hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. You can't fucking let those words speak that scripture out of your mouth and then turn around and do exactly that by defending a man who's doing exactly that thing. That's where that moral choice comes in. And I'm sorry, but to me, I will find another job. I will figure out something else out, but I cannot sit here and defend a man who would do such things like that and call myself a good Christian or just a good person. And she made the opposite decision. I just disagree with her decision. I think she made a poor decision, but it's hers to
I will
make.
say, like, it's specifically, she was in the verse, it talks about alcohol and lechery, which is creeping on women. And you have watched countless videos.
Yes, I've seen
It's
the
one of
videos.
those cases where those two are irrefutable. He argues about if he's a liar regarding flagging the Kino Casino channel. I don't believe him on that count. But the two big claim, like the claim of him being a cuck, I don't know. That one is a bit much. But that he's drinks all the time on stream to a degree where he gets insane. I mean, that alone could be one thing. I'm sitting here with a 40 in my hand. But then the other one is, like you saw, he went to the Renaissance Fair, said inappropriate things to people while he was streaming.
Yeah,
He
did.
made inappropriate jokes about people other than his wife.
Yeah.
And yeah, that I certainly don't do that.
I would not want to associate myself with someone who does that.
Yeah.
And if I worked for them, yeah, I would have to be like, I'm sorry, but I can't work for you anymore.
Well, in regards to Melanie Mack and a lot of other people, like, again, this is why, like, Joe Fisher and I from Bits and Bones, we talk.
Yeah.
This is why, like, the monetization of being like a trad Christian or is so cringe because, like, monetizing your faith, like, it's one thing to share your faith, it's another thing to, like, monetize and, like, become your brand. Like, that just never.
I mean,
everyone falls.
it's a classic comedy trope.
Yeah.
It's a classic comedy trope. The preacher, right? That's like, and you can receive the blessings if you just send me your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, and we all know it's disgusting. That's why it's a comedy trope.
Yep.
But when it's real, when there's people really sitting down at the end, like, send me your donations, here's me reading from the Bible, and they don't follow anything they're saying, it's okay to call it what it is. I mean, this is why we get in a lot of... I was talking to somebody this week, Sam. I was like, well, Sam, at one point he could have been the guy. He just had to be the token crippled fucking guy. And you know what Sam said?
Yeah.
I'm more than that. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's that author.
I could have made all.
Yeah.
If I.
You're kind of roboting out again, Sam.
I broke up just a bit.
Well, you
happens.
broke up, whatever.
But no, I want people to understand. Sam had Ben Shapiro when Ben Shapiro was still on the come up on his show. He had his thumb on the pulse of what was going on, and all he had to do was be the crippled guy instead of being Sam Whitfield. And let me tell you something. Sam Whitfield's a lot more fun than the token crippled guy. So I think he made the right decision.
Agreed. Yeah, love that we said that like at the same time.
I heard you.
You know, Sam, I just wanted to say real quick that you have definitely been like a true inspiration. I know that I had told you this in our Discord, but I am actually seriously taking this seriously now. I actually am working on writing like a novella story. And Chibi is actually acting like my editor, and she's reading it for me as I'm putting it together. She's helped me actually with like some character names and stuff like that. So like I really appreciate her help. But you inspired me to do it. Like I'm seeing how many books you're putting out, and then like to hear you the other day saying like you were already like writing something new and all that, and I was just like, all right, I really need to like get serious, and I'm on chapter 8 of writing a story now, and I dead fucking serious. I've said this before, but I'm dead fucking serious, and I now have Chibi to like keep me in check and keep me going with it because she's helping me with it. I am actually planning on within like a year or two, depending on how long it takes to actually get at least one fucking book published.
Well, that's great. And Sam would be a great literary agent for you because I'm already knee deep in dealing with the music side of stuff.
Yes, no, I will definitely be asking you for some help, Sam.
See, we're gonna add monikers to Sam now. Sam Whitfield, author, literary agent, podcaster, freelance writer, superhero.
I'm not even gonna argue, okay.
You made great progress, and if you haven't been following Eric D. Bishop on Twitter, you absolutely should because he's great about doing like motivation for other.
I think I'm following him.
Eric is legitimately a breath of fresh air on Twitter. Not even, let's say you're not into the author side of stuff. Maybe you watch our content for completely different reasons. That's cool too. Eric Bishop on Twitter is just pure motivation most of the time, man. I love that guy. I'm so thankful to know him and you, Sam, and for him to come on the show and everything. It really is like, yeah, you should follow Eric Bishop on Twitter. Check out his books, but even if you're not into the books, the man says the right things to make you feel like, you know what, I can do this.
Well, and if you're not into like writing, he talks about the importance of being, of being there for, your kids and your community, and basically like he's the anti-Griffin.
And he's got a whole podcast about writing where he talks to authors directly. Tale of Two Scribes.
Yes.
And it's really, if you ever wanted to hear how authors tick, it's a great thing. Yeah, we love, it's been really awesome to see all of these authors, and a lot of that was facilitated to come on your show and chat with us, but really almost all of that was facilitated through Eric. He's a great guy, and he cares so much about the independent author community. That's what really shines. I'm sorry to just spend some time glowing about Eric Bishop, but he's a great guy, and he's helped us out a lot.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves the recognition.
I could use some motivation in my life.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he doesn't talk about that he's gone through struggles or something like that, but like he just has a way of very practical advice for creative people specifically that is very helpful. That's about it. I'm gonna go get a beer.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, you didn't even know I had to.
No, I didn't know. Oh God. This is gonna get interesting, isn't it?
I'm gonna get another beer.
Men. But yeah, seriously, Chibi, you've been like a big help. That's why I wasn't gonna mention that, but then he's already kind of so he said it. I was saying that you've actually been a big help with writing the story, because you actually were the one that helped me come up with like the title, which I'm not gonna say what it is right now, but like you helped me come up with the title and character names, and it's been very helpful. You're welcome.
That's awesome that you're both working together.
Yeah, I was making a joke to her earlier that, like normally Penn would help me with stuff like this, but like mom life has kind of taken over for her. So I was like, oh yeah, you can just be my new editor now. And then I was like, oh, but I'm also kind of nervous to tell Penn that because like I'm afraid of her getting jealous. Because she's kind of done that before, and to a degree I get it, because there's definitely been times where I'm like, I don't like her talking to that person this much, you know. It's a best friend thing, and especially when you're a woman. So like when I was writing stuff on Wattpad, I could tell that she was getting jealous that I was talking to some of the other writers, and like, you know, they would tell me that they would like the stuff that I was writing. We would share tips. I was telling them how I liked what they were writing, and I just could tell she was getting jealous. And I'm like, Penn, I'm gonna talk to other people. You told me I have to get over the fact that you're gonna talk to other people. You have to get over that I'm gonna talk to other people. And then I was like, I don't want it to be Chibi she gets jealous of, because then it's like, then there's like this fracture in the sandwich makers. But then she was actually like pretty cool about it. But then she was kind of passive aggressive about it because I had mentioned how like I have like this one thing that I have to like completely rewrite. And Chibi here is just like, oh, I'll help however I can, you know. And I'm like, great. From Penn I got, yeah. I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like, as a girl, you instantly get worried that your best friend is mad at you. You don't even understand why. It's just like, you cannot have your best friend be mad at you. It's like, that's your ride or die. You can't have her be mad at you. So I'm always worried about that stuff, but I think we're perfectly fine. It's just, I get in my own head. She does the same thing, though. That's why we're best friends. That's why you're a part of the group, too, Chibi. You do the same thing, too. We're like the 3 amigas.
Bitches be jelly as fuck.
Oy.
Better get your peanut butter, Sam.
Oh my god, don't mention peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
Peanut butter. Oh, because that's what's playing. Jelly. Bitches Be Jelly is playing. That's why he said it. I'm in this song because it's from one of the Whitfield reports, and he was talking about bitches being jelly, and I just went, I haven't heard someone use jelly in reference to being jealous in like, what did I say?
A hot minute.
In a hot minute. And then he was like, oh, we gotta use that, and now it's like a part of the intro to the song, and I was like, shit.
So, a lady friend of mine, not a girlfriend or anything, just like,
Uh-huh.
just a lady,
Yeah, we get it.
His bitch is what he means.
that she enjoys hanging out with guys a lot more because we're low maintenance compared to other gal friends, and I'm just like, okay, I think.
I will hurt you. Stop. Sorry, Max is being difficult. Again. But yeah, I absolutely agree with that, because when I was, especially when I was like in middle school and going into high school, my group of like actual close friends were guys. And then I had like my small group of the girls that I'm like, I can tolerate you guys. You're my bitches now. But most of my friends were guys because, yeah, I couldn't stand. I was a tomboy, especially back in middle school. I wasn't into like almost anything girly. I hated dresses, skirts. I didn't do makeup. Like, I was just like, I don't like that shit. And that was like around the time where that's what all the girls were talking about. But then they added boys, and I couldn't take that. You smiled at Jason. I like Jason. Well, Jason sat with me at lunch. It's fucking lunch. It's not a proposal. I couldn't stand the petty bullshit that the girls were talking about. And you go with the guys, and they're just talking. Yeah, fuck Stacy. And you're going over to the guys, and it's just like, fart jokes, comic books, whatever fucking shows we're talking about. They're listening to fucking Rob Zombie and Godsmack, and I'm like, hell yeah. Meanwhile, the girls are like, you cannot listen to the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC at the same time. You can't do that. Bitch, I can listen to whatever the fuck I want. I listen to Backstreet Boys and fucking Rob Zombie. What?
If you listened at the same time, it would sound like shit.
I mean the fact that you can't be an NSYNC fan and a Backstreet Boy fan at the same time. That was the bullshit the girls were doing.
Well, if you played them at the same time, that would just
You
sound
know
bad.
what I mean? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, and I've never liked the pick-me girls. They're too fucking much. Like, especially because, like, the ones that... I'm not even talking about the ones that are, like, your boyfriend's girl best friend stuff. I'm talking about just, like, the pick-me of a group of friends. And it's just, like, just tell the person that you like, or all the guys that you like them. Stop being like, oh, well, I know them so much better than you. Really?
They can't do that.
I know.
Because on account of they'd have to tell all the guys, I want you at the same time.
Yeah, and then they would know that you're just a hoe. I mean, just embrace the hoedom. Isn't that what you're supposed to do nowadays? You're just, like, supposed to embrace it. That's how you are. Stop being a pick-me. Why do girls hate you? Why are other girls able to fucking humble you so fucking quickly? Because we know you're a hoe and we know how to fucking deal with you. You're not gonna get to us with the, well, I mean, we just know each other so much better. Really? What's his favorite Marvel superhero? Oh, you don't know? See, because you don't actually talk to him about the shit that he's actually interested in. You talk about the stuff you think he's interested in. Well, you're kind of forgetting that you're not talking to Steven that day. You're talking to Tommy, but you're talking to Tommy about the things that Steven likes. Just get your acts together.
Maybe getting up
I
to
just
whole
can't. I
activity.
just can't stand it. I don't like fake people. I think that's what it is. I really don't like fake people,
Never take a
and I
hoe
can
to
pick
a
up on it
hotel.
kind of easily.
Hotel everybody, even the mayor.
Para-homo activity.
These hoes be in outer space now.
Outer space.
Yeah. Extra hoedem.
Oh my god.
We got AI hoes now.
You know what got
Wait,
worse?
Ladies,
Ugh.
what do you think about AI hoes?
I don't like them. Me and Penn, seriously, we know a few that we've been watching that, like, I've, like, put on restriction now because I don't want to see their shit, but I also, like, I know them and I've known them for a bit and they're nice people, but it's like, bro, the AI stuff is getting a little too... I'm just like, why did you need to have your AI character in a pair of Daisy Dukes with a string bikini top to garden? Oh, because you're going for the sexual appeal and you're going for the hoe, and it's just getting worse.
I say that you's a hoe.
No, no, no. You are on the Sammich Makers. You will behave. You will talk respectfully. No, no, no. That is my only warning. Okay. You may stay. You may stay. You may talk, but just, yeah, I like that. That's better. Just,
Is he hold on.
Max is already pushing it.
Was he defending AI hoes?
I don't know. I just heard him started talking, and I
Oh,
heard
you
certain
just
words.
freaked out because he talked?
No, because I heard certain words, and he might not realize what's going on when he joined. Sorry if I jumped down your throat, dude. Max has got me on edge.
Look, no. We've been joined by Wayne and Tay, by the way. And
Oh
you
my
gotta
God.
be easy on these guys. They're both disabled.
How are they disabled?
Well, like, Wayne is half black and Tay is Asian.
No comment.
What the fuck do you mean it's not the same thing? Have you met these guys?
Oh no.
Yeah, he's disabled. See?
Oh my god.
I bet though, if Wayne does find the scene disabled, he does not. I'm disabled. I need $5 million to disable myself.
I agree. Me too.
Or join the club, brother. Shit, if that's disabled, then we're all disabled. Yeah, if I
That's
get
right.
$5 million, I will join. Man without legs, whether he wants to or not, and I will also.
I've been saying we're the most diverse fucking podcast out there, but nobody wants to give us any money on account of we're all disabled by being retarded. I don't feel disabled by my retardation though, guys. I feel like it's more like a superpower, to be honest.
Oh my god. It's a superpower now?
Yeah. Like, I don't get bogged down in like stupid normie thinking, you know? So I am free to come up with alternative solutions to shit. Like everybody else says you gotta wear pants. And I say, why?
Well, because you can't walk around in just your boxers, especially because things might, get like,
Then I'll take them
exposed.
off, it's fine.
No, that's my point. Those things cannot be exposed.
The boxers?
What's underneath the boxers?
My knees?
I'm done talking to him.
Your brain.
Ha!
Look,
Oh.
I got hit in the head a lot.
No, his real brain. Yes, yes, the one that every man thinks with.
The one that every man thinks with.
Yeah, I've heard that joke before.
Not if you got 9 out of 10 self-awareness.
I'm doing something.
Sam, I met a leftist person you need to have on the show recently.
Okay?
Yeah, they're identified as trans.
Oh yeah.
I think that they have a lot of interesting... Particularly, we got to talking and they have some interesting views about, like, creepy men on the internet and how they act towards women. I think it'd be a really interesting topic for the Whitfield Report.
Is it who I think it is?
I don't know.
So I wanted to show something real quick.
I don't want to say I'm there.
Good boy.
If it's not who I think it is.
Well, it's a somewhat well-known person that would fit in well on the Whitfield Report.
Okay. So now I can actually... Oh, fuck. I know, there's a big image on the fucking screen. If you guys go to any of the links, whether it's YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, wherever, you'll see it. So I told Chibi that I would make an avatar for her. And so this is what I made with AI. I used a Zapido character. This is how I create most of them. And then I use the AI to make it look like realistic. And then I keep going through with the AI until I get it exactly how I want it. And I thought that was really cute.
It kind of looks like her.
That's the point.
Yeah, like legitimately through a 3D animated into an AI generated render, somehow it comes out looking like her. That's kind of wild.
I've gotten really good at the prompts for AI. And she approved it too. She approved it. She thought it was great. I love the little piece. It's so cute. Actually, we're just gonna go
You've
ahead
been
and
working on a lot of like cute little pieces like that lately.
yeah. So that's the thumbnail, which is right there. I used AI for that too. For my, I use that's the character that I use for like the Maxine Sand for like my album covers and stuff like that. And I mean, honestly, I've just been having fun with it, really, just making a bunch of different characters. I'm even with Pen. She has characters that she has created for like her POVs and stuff like that. And so I've taken that character. I always ask like, "Hey, can I borrow this?" It's never stuff that I don't put it anywhere. It's just like I share it with her, and I just have like our characters in like they're at Fan Expo together. Like her character's like an actress or a singer or whatever, and I'm just the best friend tagging along, and the pictures are so cute and Pen loves them. And for my Sam, you didn't get to hear this. I have another single, a third single coming out, Sisters by Choice. And for that cover I used AI again. I used our characters, but I made Pen and Maxine look younger. And it's just like I asked her too, she loves it. It's just like it's a really cute little picture of like a younger version of us, and I love it. I don't know when that's coming out though, because you haven't told me details. But as soon as I know
Tuesday.
Likely Tuesday, but like I will definitely make sure to get like the tweet out like I normally do for it. Or an X. Do we call them X's or do we still call them tweets? What's up
They
with that?
call them posts, which is the most boring
Posts?
thing you could say.
I'm gonna keep calling them tweets.
Yeah, because when you retweet now, it's called reposting.
Dude, that was like one of the things
I
that made you
know.
stand out. Now you're just like Instagram and TikTok
I
and
will
everything.
always say changing the name from Twitter was the dumbest
Yes.
part of the whole package. Because it's Twitter. It's everybody still just says Twitter, and everybody just still says tweet. But whatever. We'll change things
Oh.
just for the sake of changing them,
Freaking
guys.
bumped into me.
The algorithm really sucks now too.
Oh, hell, the almighty algorithm. We must feed it the stupid crap that it demands of us. Cat videos, Sam. We must make cat videos for the algorithm. So it be decreed. Find a cat, Sam.
Oh, ha! Ha!
Well, that's Morton's job. He's the one who's into cat.
We must find these cats.
So I have my Suno page up on the screen. I actually get onto it. There we go. So yeah, I just recently for these two hooks, I used AI. You're not gonna hear it, so I know I can click on it. But I'm gonna hear it. I wasn't expecting that. But basically, I used AI to make them dance. I actually think it's really cute. And then I did the same thing with this. Just have them laughing. So yeah, I've been working with AI a lot to like just playing with it really, but then I'm trying to use it for this stuff too.
Yeah, I've been using the one that Suno generates the hooks.
I want to try doing that, but I do most of my stuff on my phone. I really should use the computer though because there's so much more you can do on here.
Well, if you go to buy it, you could like look at my song things and just see them. Go to like explore and then just type in buy there. That.
Yeah. He's got a lot. I
There's
make
all the
a lot
hooks
of his
that you
hooks.
made, and
Yeah.
then if you go back up top to where the songs are, click the word songs, like that little arrow next to it and all that. Click that. And then now if you scroll in, when you hover over, at least most of them that have one are
They'll-
going to have it just play.
Do you have to actually click on them or you hover?
No, hover. Not all of them will play because not all of them have one. Yeah, like
There we
Ghoul
go.
Gala has one.
Oh, I like that. Also, some of these are just... Oh, I like that. Oh, that's cool. The monsters. That's so cool.
Yep. The instrumental had a different one.
Ha!
That's the funkiest killer in town.
Oh my god. I love that. Oh, that would dances too, but different.
I have a question.
Yes.
Dear sandwich makers, how do I make a sandwich?
There you go. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, that's the Sam one right there.
Sam looking cool.
I actually used a picture of Sam to make it.
You can kind of tell.
Freak Bully. Look at Freak Bully.
Which one's free?
Oh.
I went past it, huh?
It's up and it's on the left. Yeah. Right there.
Oh,
Freak
right there.
Bully 2.
Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah, you showed me that. I like that.
Zooms in on the freak.
I like that.
That's why this week it's going to be Freak Bully Geek. That one is 1-2
Ooh.
Keyboard Casanova. Maxine is one of my most popular, and it's because it's that 90s, like, grunge style video.
It's my song. He wrote it for me.
Good.
I remember because you said, like, there's no song from Maxine. And then, like,
no, there
all of a
wasn't
sudden you're
any.
like,
Hold
oh,
on,
there
hold
wasn't
on.
any good songs.
There wasn't any good ones because they were all negative. Not
Yeah.
even like they were bad songs. All the songs about a girl named Maxine I found were negative.
No, there's a positive one. Yeah, these are cool.
Instructions unclear. I have a mayo and banana sandwich.
That is.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't
No.
ask for the quality of sandwich.
You see, this is what I mean about his disability. See, he's half black, so it's bananas, but he's also half white, so it's mayo.
You know what? Replace the mayonnaise with peanut butter, and then you have a banana and peanut butter sandwich.
Is that good?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, I would feed that to a child. If you would be the judge.
children love peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Are you kidding? Our kid loves that too.
Yeah, yeah. He definitely does.
Mm-hmm.
I also like a peanut butter and banana. You toast it? Ah.
So now we're getting into Elvis Presley territory.
Well, no, because I don't need bologna and shit on it.
Yeah, that was the weird
Yeah,
part.
see, the little sis ones came out great.
They did.
And the little bro, it's like, zooms on the older bro, like, what the fuck?
Like it.
Cigarettes. It's covered by the play button, but he lights one cigarette, takes it down, and then he has a black and mild still in his mouth. I thought that was great. Very AI.
Oh.
Oh, there's that's Fox Hunt Memphis mix right there. Where all the
That's
kids.
kind of cute though.
Yeah. I meant it to be. The actual little sis one, the one I use, is dope. Because the little sis, it zooms in on her and she's all like a little kid, you know?
And that's the other thing is that the album cover for Little Bro, Little Sis, I actually made with AI as well.
Yeah, you put a lot of work in that one.
I did.
fuck science. So she's smashing.
Fuck science. Ooh, this is one.
Booty. I was like, what would be the cover for Booty? I don't know, a DJ with some bitches dancing and shaking their booty. I'm a deep thinker, Maxine.
Obviously. What?
Yeah, the geek bully is like, I bully the geek and then I chase him down.
That's funny. That's a huge ass cigar.
But yeah, that's
cool.
my most popular one of just the cover videos. Is the top 10 ways to impress women.
I wonder who the goth inspiration is for all of this.
I don't know. Some lady. That was one of the first ones I did in that style. The idea was
She looks so cool.
to take that picture that's the album cover and make them sing, right?
I fucking love that.
The other one is on Do It Like That. Just the other version of it.
I've noticed one thing with AI, the spinning always looks weird.
Yep.
What?
Oh. Sammich Song 2 is a really cool one.
My favorite dinosaur is the what's the one with the fucking 3 horns? Triceratops. Ha.
I haven't had the chance to eat much dinosaur, so I can't really pick
not
a favorite.
like that. Favorite as in like the one that you like the most, that you like to look at or learn about, not eat.
That's what I would value most.
Well, you can't eat a dinosaur because they're extinct. Huh?
I know, and it bothers me, Maxine, that I never get to eat a T-Rex.
For the love of God.
It's not fair. You see the drumsticks on those motherfuckers? No, the drumsticks are the legs. You don't need them to have good wings when they got legs like that.
I guess.
You probably get some good eating out of the tail, too. Think about it.
Wait, never catching one?
I've seen Jurassic Park.
Yeah, how many movies have there been where they never successfully catch a dinosaur?
That's because
they all get eaten.
They don't know my secret. It's in my song, Top 10 Max Schizo Posts. You need chocolate bars, Maxine, and snare traps. Because T-Rexes love chocolate bars. This is something that I learned, okay, from Lego Jurassic World.
A game! A video game!
Like you're paying attention to Mad Canine, which is chocolate covered barbecue chicken wings.
Shut up! Don't kill my dream. Don't kill my dream of eating T-Rex wings with barbecue sauce. Okay?
Only have chicken wings covered in chocolate. Butter.
Chocolate wings sounds delicious, doesn't it? Go Island Ting. You skipped a good one.
Never been a custard now.
They're supposed to sing. Whatever.
I think I'm gonna sign off. It was great catching up with them.
Always a pleasure
Later,
with
Sam.
famous author Sam Whitfield, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. See you.
Oh, that's cute. That's
Double O is pretty good too, because it tells the story of the fucking song.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, double O. My Spanish songs that I haven't even published.
That actually do pretty well.
Yeah, some of my best songs actually. Fresh to Death. I took your avatar and
made her dance.
made her dance. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That one's one of the more popular ones. The Why I Sing This Song, which is your song, and I made it
Yeah.
like a classy jazz. So I made it a classy jazz singer.
You know, I think I'm gonna have to put that song out as a single at some point. Especially because I've gotten people that have essentially said that it helped them. So I think the version that I have, I'm definitely gonna have to put it out.
Yeah. Actually, that one's cool. I like that song. Like, people don't even know this. We actually built that song from, like, a very base level. And then did it through the ages in different styles that would be appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And then I made like a full modern version of that, incorporating like the jazziness and the saxophone, but with Rhodes keys, and like really crisp modern drums and production. Yeah.
Yeah, so I did write all the lyrics to Why I Sing This Song, and actually the real inspiration for it was Elle from Stranger Things. It always comes back to Stranger Things. And it was because Penn and I were really talking about how much, not just season 5, but really the season finale, it was bad, and it really it especially with Penn, made us question liking it at all, because it just ruins so much.
Yeah, and that's, I said it right from the beginning, right? Is like, I knew what Penn's problem was going to be specifically, is that it was lazy writing, which is her pet fucking peeve.
Yep.
If you can't tell by her nom de plume, her pen name literally means the wielder of a pen.
And that's what she does. She writes stories, she makes POVs, like that's what she does. And the other thing is that, she hates saying this now, the Duffer Brothers were the ones that inspired her to start writing. Because she had always been a fan of Stranger Things, but when season 4 came out, it really, really resonated with her and got her to start writing her POV, which, yes, it is a Stranger Things fan fiction, but she has her own character she created with a completely different story, and it's really, really good. And so it just really kind of devastated her and broke her heart. And there were so many people that were upset. Spoiler alert, if you care, it's been out since freaking New Year's or Christmas or whatever. Nobody really likes the ending for Elle because it's so ambiguous. And they're like, it's supposed to be that way. That sucks.
Also,
She's
the lack of monsters is
the lack of
monsters. Universal complaint.
But for the song, it was, she had such a shitty ending.
Yeah.
Because the ending is either she sacrificed herself and went back into the Upside Down and got destroyed with it, so that they no longer had her to even try to replicate the experiments that created her in the first place. Or you have to believe that her sister, another experiment, who would have died as soon as the fucking building exploded because they set a bomb off in the base that ran the experiments inside the Upside Down, she would have been dead. There's no way that her ability was illusions. There's no way she could have kept up the illusion of Elle standing there. But you're supposed to believe that she did, and Elle actually managed to sneak away and got away, and now she's in another country all alone by herself. That, to me, to other people, is a worse ending. You're telling me the girl who was kept as a lab experiment, who was born in the lab, who was treated nothing more than a lab experiment, even to the point that the guy who created her realized it and sacrificed him life to set her free. She gets away from the trauma. She finds a boy that she falls in love with, a guy who adopts her and is her true father and loves her. She has this group of friends. She doesn't have to hide who she is. They helped her become the woman that she is, because, I mean, she's 14. You're a young woman. That she has to leave all that behind, go to a new country where no one knows her, try to hide her powers again, and start all over again when the love of her life is stuck back in Hawkins trying to move on and can't. That is a worse ending to me than she died. So I was like, nah, she died. Well, fuck that. That's a terrible ending anyway. So basically, my song, why I sing this song, is she never fights because one day she's going to be free. She's going to get that happy ending. That's what that song is. It's Elle getting her happy ending. It's Elle and Mike. They both got away, and they're both at that fucking place that he talked about with the 3 waterfalls, living a life and having a family. That's what that song is about, because I felt like so many people were fucking just robbed. And I just wrote that song. And then I have other people that were basically saying that it affected them in their life with what they were going through, and it's like, all right, it's not just a Stranger Things song. It's a lot more than that. And so yeah, we made so many different versions of
might
it.
not have even gotten the reference because they don't necessarily speak English as their first language.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I do think that that's pretty cool. Like I said, it's amazing to me that a song I wrote about my stupid new shoes and going for a run has gotten as big as it has. That's crazy.
It's a good song.
It's humbling, though. I don't know, when I was, like, walking, writing it, you know, in my head, I heard, like, a marching band, because it's a song about walking, you know, and I was like...
Oh, God.
Yeah, the story was really sad. It's almost as bad as a Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. I love that Chibi's just like, because I know you don't know nothing about the show, but you're still a supportive friend.
Well, I mean, I'm not the one to, but I absolutely would.
That's the kind of person she is.
I like the one you hovered on there that's for the song Big Trouble in Little Trousers from Dirty Duets.
Unfortunately, I do like that
The
song.
vibe I was going for with this little video is the vibe of the song where there's, you know, basically us smiling knowingly as we make jokes about a large penis. Without saying that, though. Well, no, I definitely said that. Never mind.
Ooh, it does move. I like the lion. That's cool.
Yeah, the hourglass was good too. If it works.
So this song down here, one thing I did do, I just decided I wanted to do something funny. So I found this old, like, Percy Jackson fan fiction that I'd written, I don't even know how long ago.
You wrote a Percy
I
Jackson fan
did.
fiction? I didn't even know this. Go on.
And I just took it and I used AI to help me break it down into a song, and then I went in and I fixed it the way I needed to, changed some lyrics to just make it, like, flow better, and then I just made it song. And I used your Bollywood pee pee poo poo fucking song for it. And I actually really love how it came out. And then in the description I had put
pee pee poo poo to the
that-
left, pee pee poo poo to the
Shut
right,
up.
pee pee poop.
So I had put that I didn't know if it was too much because it was a fan fiction, and I love what this person said. They said, never too much. That's the amazing thing I found with Suno. We can take old words created originally in a different style and now convert these to songs and hear old reminders in new ways. Great track. And I was like, yeah. That made me feel like good and not so bad about the song. But I was really tempted to try and animate that because that is the cover that, like, it made for me, and I thought it was so cute.
I'll probably do one for you.
Yeah, because I still
It's
really
like
don't know how
100
to do
credits or something. To do
I
basic.
still have thousands
Oh,
because I do the $10 a month plan, and you get like 25,000 credits, and I don't even use all of them. I really should use this more, and yeah, I use a lot though because I actually have like
yeah,
a
that's
lot
why
of
I have
songs I make before I come up
Well,
with
like
finals.
people think that I've put out quite a bit, and they're right. And the reason for that, for if you don't know, is because if you listen to this show for the past 3 or 4 years, most of the stuff I'm making now the bases were already loaded because those songs already existed. I spent years making songs for nobody, and Suno's allowed me to, in a lot of cases, just polish them up, and in other cases, create completely new things out of it. And I'll be honest, like, it's laughable. Yes, that one is called Pee Pee Poo Poo Real Slow. There's also Pee Pee Poo Poo in the East, Pee Pee Poo Poo in the West, Pee Pee Poo Poo in the South, and Pee Pee Poo Poo in Bollywood. Now,
That's the one the style that I
why
used.
would I publish 5 songs called Pee Pee Poo Poo? The reason is called I was testing different styles with it because it's actually a very simple but well-written song. So, if you put it in different styles, it usually sounds good. And also, it catches your attention because pee pee poo poo. And that's it. And so, you have now used at least 2 versions of pee pee poo poo as a reference track for
Yes, well-
other songs.
Yes, I actually I have a more theatrical version of 216s on the Run, but I don't know if I want to publish it. It's a little much.
But all I'm saying is, Pee Pee Poo Poo has been very successful for me. As well as next to it there is Yo Mama 33. Now the vibe for that is my song Yo Mama, but in jazz as if it's 1933. I'm a creative guy. I like
I can
talking
tell.
shit. And what else? What else do we have here? You can go. That Ghoul Gala is about an awesome party with like zombies in Dracula.
It's a good song.
Jasper the Funky Ghost, which we're gonna put out a project related to Jasper the Funky Ghost, Maxine, Jasper and Max, and some other stuff pretty soon. But I
So-
actually think that the Whitfield Report live, the album, is probably gonna come out real soon because I have a lot for that.
So Jasper the Funky Ghost, yes, he is indeed Maxine's ghostly friend from Maxine's mortuary. But what we also discovered, which he discovered and thought was cool, was that Jasper is Blake.
Well, yeah.
So,
What
like,
else
it's
is
really
he gonna
fucking
do?
cool.
What the fuck else was Blake supposed to do? He
So-
died and shit.
Blake's my ghostly homie.
And all he ever
Sick.
did was like rap and party and like meet people and be awesome. And so yeah, that's what he does.
He likes to make funny and scary when we go to haunted locations.
Yeah. He also puts out some fresh gospel rap,
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that
which
I might
legitimately,
too.
all jokes aside, the stuff I put out that has the persona or voice of MC Blake is legitimately a friend of mine that died that I used to rap with. Named
Okay.
Blake.
Yeah, shout out to Blake. So, before we get too far gone, like we can keep talking after if you guys want, but I'm with Chibi. I'm actually pretty tired. We've been going at this for a few hours and we've had to like restart the stream. So, I want to say thank you to everyone that has been watching the stream. I know that it didn't exactly go as planned, but I am glad that Chibi was able to be here. Thank you to Sam and Wayne and Tay, and of course Max for coming in and joining. I hope you guys enjoyed what we talked about. I hope you enjoyed the music playing in the background. We are definitely going to be doing just like a radio show again at some point. I'll be working on my diamond art again with it. But thank you for watching the Sandwich Makers broadcast. Hopefully Chippy will be able to return another time, and maybe we will get lucky and Penn will be able to come back and we can hopefully have the 3 of us on together. That would be, I am hoping for that, but new mom, baby really takes over your life, but yeah. I do know that Penn would want me to say that her and baby girl are doing great. Baby girl is walking already at like 14 months. And she's babbling some words, so Penn and baby girl are doing great. So, and she wants to thank anyone that has, been asking about her and hope, wishing them well. Thank you. So thank you for watching, and we will see you guys when we see you.
All praises to the Most High.
Later, guys. Night. Thanks for watching. Oh, follow, like, subscribe, all that.